Yeah, that's it. That was it. That's all I was really waiting on. Let me go here real quick. We're live. We are live. Live. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing here, Twitter? What the fuck are you doing, Twitter? Jesus Christ. Let's, if I could spell, holy shit, let's chat. I can't say chat GPT about it because that's fucking corny. So let's chat about it. Let's just keep it real simple. Oops. There we go. What's going on, Lionheart? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me do this. Which one is it? This one. Oh, go fuck yourself here. YouTube. Not YouTube, but OBS. Let me just refresh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Yep. So it's going off of this one. Cool. Good to know. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I got it. I got it. What's going on? James. Placeholder. I'm dad. That's funny. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this. All right. Let me see if I can make this pan out better for what's going on here. Do that. Pull this that way. Go like this. Go like this. I don't need Twitter attached to this one. Go like this. Slap that there. Go here. Big screen that. Minimize that. Big screen this. I think we're good now. What's going on, Matt? What's popping, Matt Funko? Matt Funko Pop. So, full disclosure. Hold on, let me turn my camera off so that people can see. Camera off. This is the only video I have ever downloaded in the entirety of YouTube. As you see, downloads 1 out of 1. This is the only video I have ever downloaded. And that's primarily because in the off chance that they decided, oh, we got a little bit too much heat on this one, we're going to go ahead and take this one back. No, I'm downloading it. I don't know if this makes a difference. I'm not sure. Got a nickname. Matt. Matt. Yeah, I got a nickname. That's funny. Is it Matt? I'm just going to call you Matt. But there is also, I want to say there's another Matt. I can't remember. I think it might be Matt Trice. Oh, this guy who said he doesn't like anime. I don't think he said that he doesn't like anime. I think it's that this group of dudes, the anime men, as they're known as, um, basically took a massive shit on the legacy of anime, I should say. They are, what's going on, Carl? They are, I did a little bit of a not deep diving. I did a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Detective work, I guess you could say. A little of my own due diligence to kind of like substantiate what my point is. I watched probably about like 12 of their shorts. I know. I'm still recovering from it. And I also kind of like I filtered all of their content from oldest to, to newest. They don't really do anything they just kind of like they just kind of Mr. Beast their way through like anime themed videos. If that makes sense. Like they do like music videos based off of like anime shows and like theme songs and stuff like that. And like, that's cool or whatever. That's cool production value. One of them does speak Japanese relatively fluently, and that's fine too. That's like I'm not gonna sit here and shit on somebody who can speak the tongue. I can't. I can understand it, right? I can understand some of it, but I can't speak it. The fact of the matter is that this video right here is a primary reason why anime is in the state that it's in. And that's what I wanted to talk about with this whole thing. What's going on, Person 11? What abhorrent thing occurred? This video right here. This video happened a couple days ago. Got that Batman skills? Nah, I ain't got no Batman skills, fam. I ain't got no kind of like detective skills. I just did a little bit of digging. I didn't do anything like too deep. You know what I mean? I don't like to indulge into content that I don't like. And I watched their YouTube shorts, right? Of all the shorts that I've watched, I either A, didn't get the joke because it's like Zoomer humor or fucking Gen Alpha humor or whatever, or the joke wasn't funny. Like I got it, but it wasn't funny. I don't know what else to say in this matter. Oh, that. Are they just bitching about old animation for the entire video? I don't think they do. They basically they rank the first episode of every year's most popular anime, you know, starting I guess basically from the beginning to current. And I seen some stuff pop up that really pissed me off, like Naruto and S tier. Naruto's not S tier. Let's be 100% honest. That first episode was nowhere near S tier. That shit had to be C at best. The first episode of Naruto is C at best. Most first episodes of anime, not the best episodes. Most of them. I mean, there are some that are exceptions that are pretty damn silly, pretty damn good, or pretty damn cool. But most of them are very, very introductory. Here's the character. Here's a situation in which character wins. That's about it. That's most anime. So I'm of the belief that you can't really judge an anime. I mean, I guess they came up with their own rules here, and that's fine too. But the first episode alone is not enough. In most cases, most aspects. What's going on, Kater? It's a solid intro though. AOT first episode goes crazy. This I mean, it sets up pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. It sets up pretty well. It is better than most first episodes of anime shows and shit like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get into it before Katie spoiled the whole goddamn thing. What's popping, man? What's popping, guys? Welcome in. Filter on in. We're about to indulge into some retardation. I'm probably gonna like yell every now and then. So there's that.
Today we're going through 100 years of anime history, ranking the most popular anime from each year to decide once and for all the best anime of the century.
I almost like dry heaved. Primarily based off of this guy who looks very what's the word I'm looking for? He looks like an extra from a Mr. Beast video. This guy looks like an extra from a Mr. Beast video. Oh wait, I skipped some guys here, I guess. And then all three of these guys look exactly like what you would think somebody who has like nothing going on in their lives would look like. I'm not saying they do. Clearly they have something going on in their lives. They've been to Japan, they've traveled to other places, and that's fine and dandy. This guy here, let me see if you can see my cursor. This guy here, he's the one that's fluent in Japanese. I've seen a couple of his videos. He's pretty respectful. So I can't wholly hate on him. He looks like Okarun with a bigger jawline, to be real. None of them are over the age of 28. And that's bothersome. That's very bothersome because we're going off of modern logic as opposed to like, you know, did they actually grow up with this shit? You know what I mean? At any rate.
Anime of the century. Me and Cade.
Me and Jeremy.
Hey, yo, it's Team Ethan Gianni, bro.
What's up,
We always go
You said this intro is crazy, Kata? What? That's what you said? A solid intro?
Too crazy.
Yeah, okay.
We're starting with this.
It's on YouTube and it's 35 seconds long.
Whoa! That fight scene was cracked. It was 30 seconds. It was about some sushi chef with like octopus arms. That anime is F tier.
Alright. Also, another thing I'm gonna say here. There's obviously gonna be some anime here that I know nothing about, so I can't judge it. Like based off of that aspect. I can't give, the insight as far as what that anime entails or what that first episode entails. But I'm also gonna look at this from what quick clips they show. It should just look like a regular commercial. So I can't be upset with the F tier. You know what I mean? I've never even heard of instant history. Let's be real. Bro's on the phone most of the time, so be ready. Yeah, that's something else I picked up on as well. I saw some of one of their videos is like reading anime until like last one in the room or some shit like that, and they weren't really reading the books. They were just kind of like, I don't know, summarizing what the story was about, not what they've read so far, but we'll get there.
This first one
Probably.
is Otogi manga calendar.
There's honestly not too much going on here that grabs my attention besides some little tune playing in the background, and a still frame of some character looking at a painting. It's not looking good so far for anime. This
Okay.
is going directly into the F tier category.
E are gonna be watching. Our very first one is called.
He looks like, this guy looks like one of the dudes, Chris Mowry. You guys, the dude, the kid that was on the whole campaign tour with campaign trail with Dean Withers, I think it was, and that other kid, Harry Sisson. There we go. He looks like Harry Sisson's friend. So this is what has become of him after Biden lost. That sucks. Anyway,
Tetsuan Adam. So Tetsuan Adam, let's go. It's on YouTube.
this one's gonna piss me off. Yeah, this is the one that's gonna piss me off the most. It's gonna piss me off the most. Bro's on the phone. Oh, I read that already.
Hold on, sorry. My bad, guys. That was Astro Boy.
Oh,
that was Astro
come
Boy.
on,
My
bro.
bad.
Oh,
Okay.
you pressed the wrong one.
Why is it Astro?
Why is Tetsuan Adam
it
is Astro Boy?
Woo! Okay, go ahead. Go off.
Okay, like I'm trying to take it seriously,
I can't take you seriously with your leg crossed over your other leg like that, fam. That's real gay.
but look at this Looney Tunes ass fall. He's
I don't want to dunk on them, but they make it so easy. I'm sorry.
abandoning his son, and then it's literally just like, it's like, come on. So Astro Boy from 1963.
I give it an absolute bottom of the barrel F.
Whew. Bro, we starting off real weird like, know what I mean? We starting off real weird like. Let it sink in that they gave Astro Boy a series, one of the most well-known anime series, one of the most well-known animated series, I guess you can say, from Japan of all time. This series was created by Osamu Tezuka, who is known as the godfather of manga. He is the Walt Disney of anime. Without him, anime probably wouldn't be as big as it is currently. You know what I mean? Like, he started this shit. There's gonna be some other, like, foul-ass shit that happens later. But they put this shit in F tier. Fucking stupid. Especially on the first episode. No, not the first episode. No. I would say B minimum, right? Like, it's not perfect. But you gotta give credit where credit's due. That's a C. And then on top of that, it is one of the better intros. That's the extra point, right? That gets it to the B tier. Already, we're off on a bad fucking start, and it's pissing me off. I appreciate everybody. What's going on, y'all? Hold on. That's a lot of names that just popped up out of nowhere. Angmar, Jason Alator, Dormant Psych, Judge Magister Gabranth. Appreciate it. I appreciate you all. Congratulations on getting monetized, my dude. Yeah, I know, it's nice. It's great. It's something I didn't promote, by the way. I appreciate everybody getting me this far. Now, I mean, now I'm to the point where people can super chat and shit like that. So that's great. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You didn't turn on your super chats memberships. My God. Okay, I see what you did. Memberships, my God. No, I don't know how to. I tried to, like, I was doing a whole bunch of like other extra shit, like behind the scene, which is why I started at like 9:15 instead of 9. I was trying to get all that set up, and I was like, you know what? I'll fuck around with it in a bit. I've done as much as I can currently, but I still have a Streamlabs. If anybody want to throw money that way, you know, the link is in the description. Zalossi, Uber, I can help with that. Secret Final Boss, I appreciate all y'all. Thank you all. Thank you. Turn super chats on. All right, I'll turn super chats on because y'all probably gonna grill me for this shit. How do I do that? I'm just showing the whole fucking backstage shit. How do I turn on super chats? God damn it. You know what, Hypno? I'm just gonna DM you. I'm just gonna DM you on Twitter. We'll figure this shit out. Holy moly. Oh boy. So boom. Where's your shit at? There we go. Yeah, well, I'll just talk with Hypno behind. Well, with this screen not being the main screen, with this one being the main screen. At any rate, absolute fucking travesty here that they put Astro Boy in F tier. Know what I mean? They can go click earn button. They go fuck themselves. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn off the screen real quick, like. Yeah, I see some personal information that y'all don't need to be seeing. Nah, I mean. Earn. Launch? I don't know. It was. Man, I love YouTube. I fucking love YouTube, bro. Hold on, it was that easy? I did all that extra stuff for what? It's all good. I hope, I think, I'm pretty sure it's done. At any rate, I think it's set up now. I have emotes and stuff like that, accept terms and conditions. I did that. Did all of that. You're eligible for super thanks. Thank you. Super chats now enabled. Super stickers now enabled. Super thanks now enabled. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, that look. Bro, I'm trying here. YouTube has far more steps as far as monetization goes than Twitch does. So like Twitch, I figured that shit out on my own, like in like 15 minutes. YouTube is like, hey, jump through this hurdle, this hurdle, this hurdle, this hurdle, this hurdle, this hurdle, and this hurdle, while on fire. Just for you to do all that, and then you go, oh, you forgot to hit the start button. Nigga! You ain't say that! So your channel just got monetized. I appreciate it. Yeah, it did. Thank you, Cena Fox. We are here. And UEF Omega, what's going on? We are live, I guess. Let's go back to the live thing. I think probably Twitch is for the gays. It is now. Yeah, this is like I was twitching. I was on Twitch back in like 2020. This is when I was monetized there. I was only monetized for like a year or so, and I was just like, man, this shit's for the fucking birds, and I left. Where's my shit? There we go. Go here, go back here. So does it just show now that I'm live? Or I'm not live, that the shit's there? Yeah, it does. Look at that. First super chat to come. 2 super chats to come in. I like it. This is cool. This is phenomenal. I feel like, I don't know, important for some reason. I'll get that shit updated eventually too. The notifications there. I appreciate that. UAF Omega, $2. Congrats on our monetization. Shout out to you for being the first super chat on this channel. Hell yeah. Gaming Wolf is going on. Uber for $5 says, yay. Yay indeed. Thank you. Thank you. I feel special. I feel so special. Special Ed. Let's continue.
F tier.
F tier, bottom of S tier.
Big X.
Man, big dookie, bro.
Big Stinky, bro.
Big X.
I'm actually
This sounds
upset that I
familiar.
watched it.
But it was just
Wait,
beyond bad.
rewind
Like,
that.
this animation have been made.
Bottom of
Shut
S
up.
tier.
Big X.
Man, big dookie, bro.
Big Stinky, bro.
Hello, Beto.
I'm actually upset that I watched it.
But it was just beyond bad. Like, this animation have been made, bro.
Alright, this next anime we're watching is from Jungle Taiti Kimba the White
Ju-
Lion.
It starts
You
off
better
with
not.
a looks-maxing white lion that rules a jungle, and immediately falls into a trap trying to save his wife and future kid, and then dies. Now after this, the lion's wife gives birth by the help of some rat doctors on a cruise ship, and gives birth to a white lion that suspiciously looks like a rat. And Ethan and I have a little theory. His dad died, the rats birthed him. Ethan and I have a theory that the mom actually had an affair with the rat. Yeah, well, we're going D tier for that one.
No. Go fuck yourself. Kimber the White Lion is not D tier. Go fuck yourselves. Go absolutely fuck yourselves. Hold on, let me read these super chats. I gotta get a flow down eventually. There's fucking 5 gift memberships to 5 people. That's 5 heroes. Nice. Nice. Again, I gotta get a groove down eventually. I'll get a groove down. Congratulations on monetization. I appreciate that. I can help with that for $2, a whole $1.99. And then Angmar with another 5 gift memberships. That's 10 already. Insanity. And then UAF Omega with another 5. God damn. What do y'all like? Y'all think I'm cool or some shit? I don't. I think I'm pretty all right. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Is it going through? I don't know, Dragon Master. Did you? I feel like yeah, it did. I see it. Sent 5 Still Sheep City and gift memberships. I guess I gotta update that something, make it do other shit. I don't know. Uper became a member all on his own. Her own, not sure. Welcome to the Hero AF tier. I'll eventually get more tiers. Look at my Clippy bro offering help. Noah Gates, shout out to you. The normal one. I'm not the normal one. Cut it out. Ain't shit normal about me. I gotta keep telling y'all this shit every time. At any rate, Kimber the White Lion, stupid as fuck if this is D tier. It's not D tier. That's B minimum. B minimum.
1966. Our anime is also
There's a show who got memberships. I don't know. Yeah, normally it would. I don't know why it's not showing. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me get out of here, fly. Let me enter ads. I don't want ads. Dismiss. Get out of here. Go away. Let's go here. How do I see stuff? What the fuck is going on here? Beard the Clown sent me Hollow Knight Silk Song. I appreciate that, Angmar. Both names, Angmar and Beard the Clown. Shout out to you. I appreciate it, man. Don't dox yourself. Oh, I'm not doxing myself. Not with this. Not here, at least. This is just the what does Jeremy call it? The back end. This is just me showing you guys my back end. God damn. That's crazy. I guess we're gonna be playing Hollow Knight after El Shaddai. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing members, like member names of the people who are getting memberships. That's interesting. I'll look into it. Sheep Silk song streams incoming. Yeah, eventually. Right after El Shaddai, for sure. The back door. Watch out for Leon. This is the only sheep screen. Relax. It's not the only sheep screen. I don't have an only sheep. You stop that. I think if I ever did set up an OnlyFans though, it'd just be hentai. It wouldn't be anything like, you know, it wouldn't be any TMI situations. It'd just be shit that I drew, shit that I draw when I'm not drawing manga or, you know, doing commissions for people. I'm just like, fuck it, I don't know, draw some hentai or some shit like that. That's gonna be my OnlyFans. If I set one up eventually. If I set one up, let's just leave the statement there. I gotta respect the Barnes & Noble bag in the back. I gotta give respect to it because I got one in my closet right now. I got a green one and a black one. A man of culture, absolutely. God damn! You ever for sheeps only? I don't. Nonetheless, that's a big number. Hypno, for some reason, it's not gonna show all the names. But that is a big ass fucking number. Holy shit. Shout out for all 50 of those, well, new hero AFs. I guess what you would call them. That's crazy. That's a big ass fucking number. Is there like a process I can go through to make the names show up? Hold on, let me turn this screen off. I'm gonna do a little bit more deep diving here and see if there's anything I missed. Because I would like for people who, you know, catch these memberships to know that they've been membership did. You know what I mean? Data still processing, check back later. God damn, just like that, huh? Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I guess because it's still relatively new, it won't show all of that stuff. Log in the YouTube Studio, navigate earn tabs, memberships, get started. You'll earn. You will then need to review and accept commerce product module and follow the on-screen instructions. Okay. That earn a membership in there and get started. I did all of that. Yeah, I did all of that. I think we might be good on that front. Well, I'll worry about that later. Right now, we got a stream to go on. Cause these kids are they're not in any kind of good light right now. They're either neutral to not good at all.
When is it gonna get in color? I'm being serious.
We sat down and actually paid attention while watching this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think Jeremy died. No, I know.
That's a fake snore. Fuck this guy. I gave him respect for the sake of him, like, you know, learning Japanese to be able to learn. Like, gave him credit for knowing the language. No, that's a fake ass snore. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
I know for some reason a guy was dressed up as a dog. Why is the dog talking? Why is the dog is talking?
Nigga, you don't watch anime? Why is anything talking in anime? Come on now.
What? The dog is a dude! What? Osumatsu-kun, Jeremy, what are we giving it?
Below Astro Boy, bottom of the bottom.
Bottom of F tier.
Speed Racer?
I can't respect these. This is just basically like old style animation. Right? This is like, you know, classic Tom and Jerry shit. And Rocky and Bullwinkle, shows like that, with that kind of animation. Fake anime fans is the right term. Did I call them fakers or I called them fakers. That's what they are. So yeah, you're correct. Hassan's a poser. These guys are fakers.
No.
You better not shit the fuck. You better not fucking shit on Speed Racer. You can go fuck yourself. Anything below S tier is an absolute travesty.
It's colored. Guys, it's colored. Honestly, a big upgrade from Big X, bro. Big X, that's still traumatizing me to this day.
On the S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable. I'll give it D.
Woo, boy. Something told me they were not going to go anywhere near B because it's an old school anime, but they don't understand the fucking cultural shaking that Speed Racer did for like anime in general. Like Speed Racer is the fact that you didn't call it Speed, or did they call it Mach Go Go Go, or did they call it Speed Racer? Hold on, let me see.
Big upgrade from Big X, bro. Big X, that's still traumatizing me to this day.
On the S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable.
Wait.
A big
Bottom of the bottom of the bottom of F tier.
Speed Racer.
Okay, they called it Speed Racer. They called it Speed Racer. I can give them credit on that one. Hassan's a closeted trans man. True. I can give them credit on calling it Speed Racer, so they know what it is. And that's even more egregious because Speed Racer is nowhere near like bottom of the barrel. Now, I personally would give it S, right? It's great. It's a great series. It's one of the few anime series out there that got a live action series before like live action became a thing. And it was an American production, it was pretty decent. Most of it was fucking CG, but it's pretty decent. This series has too much cultural influence for it to be D tier. You can go fuck yourself. Speed Racer was great, if not funny. Oh, absolutely. There's a reason why it had such a following of fans. Like, Speed is a douchebag in all the right ways. Oh no, Trixie's hanging off the side of a cliff because she decided she wanted to try to help Speed out and it didn't work out in her favor. And Speed's like, I understand, but I gotta win this fucking race. This race comes first. So this nigga Speed is a douche, but I love him. He's a great douche. Grew up to Speed Racer, Macross, and Dragon Ball. I hope they don't put Macross. I know Dragon Ball's up here, but I hope they don't put Macross up here.
No, it's colored. Guys, it's colored.
Kids today will have a hard time
Honestly,
appreciating the
big
classics. True.
Upgrade from Big X.
It's a big upgrade primarily because they added more frames in animation. They added color, and it's easier to tell stories when you have that much more resources to work with, for sure.
Bro, Big X, that's still traumatizing me to this day.
On the S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable. I'll give it D.
So now it is time for me and Ethan to watch Cyborg.
Oh yeah, that's right. This one right here pissed me right the fuck off.
009. Alright, so Ethan and I just got done watching it and it was good. It was black and white. High D.
I'll do like D+, bro.
Alright, we'll put it high D.
Yep. Rex Racer was the shit. True. Read Kingdom. I've heard of Kingdom. Haven't gotten to getting it, basically. But Cyborg 009, done by Shotaro Ishinomori, who is essentially the predecessor to Osamu Tezuka, the man behind like manga and anime as it is. You put some respect on this nigga's name. This is the Shotaro Ishinomori is the same guy. Oh boy, come here, you. He is the same guy behind such great cultural classics such as the Super Sentai series and Kamen Rider. The reason you have Power Rangers is because of the motherfuckers you're putting in D tier. So you go fuck yourself, all right? You can go fuck yourself. That's how important this guy is. You can't sit here and not to mention Cyborg 009 is a great series as it is. Like, get out of here. What do you think? Who are you trying to fool with your fake anime knowledge? You fakers. Put that back. I hate these guys. What about Devilman? I think it was Devilman Crybaby I watched. That one was pretty intense. I haven't watched any other Devilman though, but I like it. I have no problem checking it out. Mazinger Z Saturday morning kids show on Telemundo, so they were in Spanish. I thought Mazinger Z was a Japanese series. I mean, it was probably translated, and that's fine. But yeah, Mazinger Z. That's another one to check out for sure. Tell me why I never get gifted memberships, but I just checked and I had allowed gifted memberships off this whole time. That's probably the problem there, Person 11. It's like, I don't get shit. Did you turn it? See, this is what I mean. YouTube has a lot of intricacies as far as like, you know, the benefits to the viewers and the creators. You got to jump through a lot of hoops and hurdles in order for it's basically like the whole thing is just the game of consent. Do you consent to getting gifted memberships? Yes? Okay, well, just know that this applies to everything. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. What the shit? YouTube silly. Spanish dubs for those anime. True. Either way, egregious.
Watching Doro, whatever the hell it's called. Just
Dororo.
Starting with some great rain animation.
This one was okay.
This one wasn't bad. It had promise.
C.
Watching it,
C.
you can definitely see where a lot of modern anime things come from. For what it was,
So much better than the
so
past
much
two
better. I think it gets like a high C to low B.
I agree. High C.
The next anime we're watching is Ashito no Joe. This is one of the best.
That is. Come here, you. Come here. Done by these same people here. Oh, Monkey Punch. You know, the guys behind Lupin the Third, which is this right here. At least I think it's. No, Ashita no Joe is just a different series. Hold on. I'm pretty sure of this. Ashita no Joe. Oh, you know what? This is the prequel to this is the prequel series to Gearless Joe. Okay. Okay, I know what Ashita no Joe is. I usually call it like, you know, Tomorrow's Joe. That's why it didn't register immediately. This is a great series. This is a really good series. This is one of those series. It's kind of like Rocky, but an anime series. So if they give this thing anything less than a B, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Best sports mangas ever. So the first episode better be freaking good. I'm not even joking. I say this is a C tier anime. The other first episodes didn't have the substance.
B,
It
minimum.
wasn't like the hook. It was still kind of boring, but it was not bad.
Next anime.
I said minimum, you son of a bitch. And then Lupin the Third, the follow-up. Now Lupin the Third better get a fucking A minimum.
We're watching is Lupin the Third.
Yeah, we recognize this character, and we're giving this anime a little bit more respect, so we're only gonna put it at 1.5 times speed.
Lupin's girlfriend, I think, gets captured and starts getting tortured by the bad guy. But before it goes any further, Lupin outsmarts the guy and saves the day until he's betrayed by his girl, but then ends up with her in the end. It's honestly very confusing, but
It's not confusing at all. That's just the game of cat and mouse that is Lupin the Third. Like, I shit you not, that whole book, every single chapter was just a game of cat and mouse. Zenigata was always a step behind, despite him being right on Lupin's ass in most situations. Like, Lupin was still, like, ahead of the curve. He's like, oh, you know what? You got me. Or did you? I'm actually over here. And it's like, all right, that's fine. We'll allow it. That's the whole point of Lupin the Third is the game of cat and mouse. There's always going to be like, oh, brand new surprise kind of thing. So, anything less than A tier, unacceptable.
as you can see, the foundations were laid and it leads to what it is today. And it's going in the D category.
These niggas. These motherfuckers. Do you think they'll give Dragon Ball respect? Hell no, they won't. I actually saw that. I'm not going to spoil it. But, like, I saw that clip. And I know they're not going to give Dragon Ball respect. Lupin always gets double-crossed by Fujiko. Exactly. Fujiko is actually just part of the team. The whole thing between them is just like it's just more like a playful thing that they have going on. Like, Lupin's not actually trying to get with Fujiko. He just flirts with her. And she kind of flirts back in an aggressive way kind of deal. That is from Anti-Federalist paying $5, says, congratulations on monetization with an S. So you know he's from the UK. Now take my money. I appreciate it. I will take that money. It's right there. I sat it down. They call did they disakira Asa? I don't think I don't think they talk about like the creators in this at all. They just talk about the first episode of each series specifically. Like they don't tie anything else to it aside from just the first episode. At any rate.
Wait, Jeremy, what do we have?
Devilman. I'm not looking in this upper left corner to see what series it is. I like trying to guess what it is before I look up.
What is that? What is that, Jeremy? Color! We have color!
You had color with Speed Racer.
You know, it was in color. I was hoping for something good. And then, okay, Jeremy.
Guys, Devilman, animation was pretty good for it being so old. Except the one problem was just how bad the characters and the overall story was.
It was bad.
It was bad. Devilman's going to D tier.
C would have been better. I'm not going to be wholly upset with them because Devilman is one of those series I would imagine based off of what I watched at least. It's one of those series where it's like you're either hardcore into like, you know, a lot of craziness or it's just not your thing. What's going on, Bartimus? I appreciate it, man. Gatekeep anime from these fools. It's kind of hard to because these guys have like 3 or 4 million subscribers. And I'll talk about that after this video.
Get out of here, Devilman.
You finished Doraemon.
Doraemon.
Yeah, the first episode was Lost in Time, 1973, and we watched 2 minutes of it.
No, just slideshows. Doraemon's F tier. Doraemon's F tier.
Yet again, another cultural icon right there. Doraemon is basically like another. He's like the Great Value Pikachu. How do you shit on a Great Value Pikachu? First off, it's Pikachu, and then it's Great Value. Like Walmart, come on now. Come on now. 2 great things put together, you get Doraemon. Though, if the first episode was just a slideshow, that's understandable why they would give it that. But if it's just like, you know, the stilted animation of like the early 60s, then then that's unacceptable on the anime, man. To give it like, you know, the F tier. I watched Doraemon on Disney Disney XD when you were little. True. I kind of remember it being on Disney XD. Kind of. Hypno just dropped the whole fucking raid on top of that. That's crazy. If they disrespect Gundam, I'm gonna reach through this monitor. Reach through your own monitor, bro. I need mine. But I feel you. I feel you. What's going on, guys? RSJ. Baguette Army Raid, I appreciate it. True Aztec Warrior, thank you for showing up. Game and Wolf, I think I saw you were here earlier, I believe. At any rate, appreciate you all showing up. We are about almost 5 minutes into this video, and I'm finding new reasons to dislike these guys. John D was popping, goes Cozy Goober, Polypolar Designs, Grooves Games, Talric. What up? Welcome in, welcome in. Getting his cheeks clapped. I'm not getting my cheeks clapped. That's not how that works, fam. You know, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Time out. I gotta read those. Commander Sonak, shout out to you. $10 says Hypno Raid. $10. I gotta come up with a cool name that's not like, you know, a 10 banger because that's been taken already. Is that Ernico? Ernico? With a clap, 10,000 claps? It says nothing. Appreciate it. Bend over and take those supers. Jesus Christ. That's how it works, I guess. See, I've never been monetized on YouTube, so I guess that's my life now. Now, whenever a super chat comes in, I just gotta bend over. Is that what that is? That's how that works? Hypno, can you confirm? True Aztec Warrior became a hero. Is a hero AF. That's what he is. Congratulations on your monetization. Something I'll be able to accomplish. I'll never be able to accomplish. Not with that attitude, Talric. For $5, I appreciate that. Shout out. Holy shit, Ron DFK with also a god damn it, scroll for me, YouTube. Stop being a hoe. Yes, I'm still being a perv. I have nothing against pervs. Throwing that out there. Just as degenerate as the rest of you. Greater Merchant was going on. Glow My Prince. Other names. Let's continue with the pissed offery.
The next one is Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like Fortnite, like the game?
Dude, this is a video about anime, not video games.
No, Fortnite.
I'm just gonna play it.
Wait, wait, isn't that?
Paula poop with a face. Hypno with the Paula poop with a face. Wait if I ever do this. This nigga Hypno's a dick. Just shitting on everybody's shit. That's funny. That's funny. Everybody, goddamn, everybody just subscribing left to right. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Bartimus, Ali Kusanagi. How's it going, Lucky? What's popping? It's hard to see with the dark blue on regular blue screen. What's popping? I appreciate everybody showing up, donating, and becoming hero ass fucks. Hero ass. Y'all are hero AF. All right, let's just put it that way. Based AF. Hero AF. Shout out to y'all. Hypno became a member of his own. Absolute hero right there. That man, he's one of the primary reasons why I've gotten as far as I have. So, you know, big ups to that guy. That's why I love Hypnotic. I get it. I get it. I'm not going to say it because that's gay. Hail Jeremiah Maxwell. What's going on?
Wait, isn't that Saitama from One Punch Man? Wait, yo.
Is this a fucking ad?
Thanks to Epic Games for sponsoring.
God damn it! They got me. They got my ad money. See, I'm not so disrespectful that I won't let the ad play.
This video.
Yup, like we said, Saitama's officially
But I
coming to
will-
experiences,
I will bring that
including
volume
Battle
down.
Royale and the new mode Blitz.
Shut up. At any rate, that's gay as fuck. That's gay as fuck, huh? Put on my cash and hit those G-string tonight. I hooked you up next payday. Listen, I appreciate it. You became a member. You became a hero. So shout out to you. You have to enable gifted memberships. They're not being distributed because you did it during the stream, which means YouTube has to approve it, but I don't know if they can approve it during the live itself. Fair enough. So ideally it should be, you know, set up by next stream. And that'd be great. Smashing my Hypnotic brand Clippy Waifu body pillow right now, bro. That's nice. I appreciate his honesty, and I'm an asshole too. I think we're all assholes to be frank. Oh, they're back. Are they back? Hold on.
Feel bad for Heidi. She has a really.
They're gone.
Dude, that was easily the best one.
I don't see how we're gonna top that.
S tier for sure. All right, on to the next one.
Oh, for Saitama and Fortnite. I mean, I play Fortnite, all right? I don't play it religiously, but I play Fortnite. I got Saitama. I like him. Some of the animations are really weird. Like when he smiles, he looks real creepy. They made him look real creepy when he smiles, and I'm just like, all right, that's cool or whatever. But it's all right, I guess. Saitama's in a game. I mean, they have other anime characters in Fortnite, right? Like they have My Hero Academia characters, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, Naruto, some other ones I can't think of off the top of my head. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Yeah, that's usually how that goes. Just don't borrow that pillow. I can read.
feel bad for Heidi. She has a really tough grandpa.
Now I think this is where anime started developing a little bit more, but the pacing is still very much an issue. But even with all the joyfulness and the wholesomeness that Heidi has, it's still going in the C tier, which is honestly pretty good for an anime that old.
I'd never heard of it. It looks like something from Ghibli though.
As it's still going in the C tier, which is honestly pretty
Based off of that art style, that looks like something from Ghibli.
good for an anime that old.
Was that yeah? But sometimes I like to go the extra mile like Hypnotic. I also have a dark sense of humor. I have no problem with people who have a dark sense of humor. Honestly, I'm so pro free speech and shit like that that the only things that I would actually kind of bar myself from saying is only time I would like kind of censor myself is if I'm on somebody else's platform. And that's primarily because I don't want to interfere with somebody else's revenue flow. Like on my own, I'm like, I'll curse up a fucking storm. I'll talk about hentai. I'll do all kinds of goofy shit and silly shit, but like, you know, I gotta tone that shit down when I'm on other people's shit, primarily because, again, that's somebody else's revenue flow. And I appreciate them extending their platform for me to, like, you know, be on. So I'm not gonna fuck it up for them. I mean, you're not just gonna walk into somebody else's house and just like, you know, kick your shoes, put your shoes up on their couch or some shit like that. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get the fuck out if that's the case. Not these kids. Yeah, it's these kids. Not anime of the year level. I mean, it was the most popular anime of the year, I guess. That's what they were going for. Every year's most popular anime. That's gooner as fuck.
Robot, UFO, grenade, or whatever it's called. We got an in.
Grandize. Oh my god. These guys are not. They're either A, not trying, or B, being purposefully disingenuous. And I don't like it. It's Grandizer. How's that? It's right there. It's not like it's any extra confusion in the spelling. Grandizer. I could even accept Grendizer, and that's fine too. Bro said Grenadier. Like, go fuck yourself. Share your hentai collection with us. Eventually. I'll set up an OnlyFans or some shit like that for that kind of stuff. Used to sell hentai. I've only found one that I was so disturbed I turned it off 15 minutes in and never finished it. See, I'm less of a watcher and more of a reader, so I couldn't tell you. It's just your culture. True. Oh yeah, that's true. That too. I have emotes already set up. They're pretty much just like drawings that I've done, like the memes that I've done before. So I got like 4 emotes set up. 4? I think, yeah, 4 emotes for people who want to spam those. As members, obviously. When you become a hero, you can spam emotes. It's like a superpower. They're just Fortnite shills, Trojan horsing under the guise of watching anime. I would not be surprised.
Intro.
They have, but I will say they have been doing this since like COVID times. So they're the COVID babies. They said that, if I remember correctly, it's probably mentioned in this video, but one of them didn't get into anime until COVID. So that means they know nothing, basically nothing about anime.
After the letdown and stinker that was Devilman, we're hoping that UFO can bring this back up. Sorry again to the 4 fans of this show.
I honestly, I don't believe that this motherfucker's ever sleep. There's no way it's always him. There's no way it's always him. Unless he has narcolepsy. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't even trust myself for downloading this fucking video.
Are you serious? Wait. Jeremy. Wake up.
UFO Robo Grandizer.
It's not for them saying that the series is boring. The first episode is boring. It's that Chris Mowry is trying to sing. You know what I mean?
Overall, I would probably give this one D, but middle D.
Yeah, D.
Candy.
You know, I will give them this. The 60s and the 70s offered a lot that I haven't heard of. I know Lupin the Third. I know Doraemon, right? Like I know Astro Boy. I know Cyborg 009. But the fucking Candy and the one before Grandizer, What was the one before Grandizer? I forgot already. Heidi Girl of the Alps. I haven't heard of Heidi Girl of the Alps. Fucking
Yeah,
gay.
that shit's trash.
Chodenji Machine Volts got into
This man was on his phone. Like, and Kato was saying that shit too.
Yeah, that shit's trash.
Like, pay attention, dog.
Chodenji Machine Volts got into it fast. Aliens invaded the Earth and the
Chodenji Machine Volts is
world was
V.
ending in the first episode, bro. And honestly, I can't tell you what the characters' names were and anything else about the show. This anime
What the fuck is this guy in the back doing? Is he putting up, what is he, putting up curtains?
Machine Volts got into it fast. Aliens invaded the Earth and the world was ending in the first episode.
Also, he doesn't know how to use a ladder. he doesn't know how to use a ladder. Just throwing that out there. Unless he doesn't have space to be able to flip it 90 degrees, he doesn't know how to use a ladder. Speed Racer, a fucking course. Bit of production feedback from nobody, but your stream sounds way quieter than your mic. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn it back up. My bad. I can barely hear the vid. Is that just me? No, it's not. It's not you. It's me. Here we go. Let's try that.
Episode, bro.
Oh
And
my God,
honestly,
that's loud.
I can't tell you what the characters' names were and anything else about the show. This anime
Let's try
is
that.
easily F tier. I'm sorry.
This is what this guy is definitely Chris Mowry with these kinds of. No. Future Boy Conan. Oh yeah, this is definitely Ghibli style. Look at that animation. Why should I give this shit something real low like a D or a C?
Me and Jeremy have an announcement.
Speed Racer walks so F1 could run. True. Much gooder. Thank you. Love Future Boy Conan. There you go. These anime men or whatever, they are called Blow. I've seen their Gen Z take on classics. I don't approve. Those socks, oh my God. I wasn't even looking at his socks, dog.
That was the best anime ever so far. This one was pretty good. Insane animation for how old it
Andy Gibb.
was. Insane. Great.
Yeah, I knew it was a Miyazaki, Ghibli thing.
Voice acting is perfect. Yeah. Future Boy Conan, you're going straight to A tier. Top of A. Let's go.
This one's decent, bro.
Oh, you better fucking not, bro. Amuro Ray's like first episode was one of the best episodes in the history of Gundam.
It's like around Ashino Joe level, a little better.
It was the best anime we watched so far. I like the little lightsaber effect.
S.
Or of him pulling out the blade, him hopping in his suit.
We're putting that at C tier.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh! Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay. Oh Lord. All right, so the mech pilot in me just about threw my whole fucking setup out the window. Like, congratulations, you just made monetization. All of it's gone. I don't want to talk to these. I don't want to see any of these weak ass boys anymore. You done lost your goddamn mind. You think Mobile Suit Gundam, the first episode, get. These guys are not serious. These guys are no longer serious. Anything that I agree with them on is just fucking happenstance. All right, that's just how that goes. Old Man Cad just became a member. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. You are now a hero AF. How you doing? I'm doing all right, Old Man Cad. Aside from the fact that this fucking atrocity on a goddamn screen. How do you put Mobile Suit Gundam, the first episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, in C tier? How? Fucking how? You gotta be a weak boy for some shit like that. They favor the mech animes and wreck on anything else. Uh-oh. Were they ever serious? Excuse me. I cannot confirm nor deny, but we'll see.
Yeah, it is C tier.
See, Nate, they gave no respect to Tomorrow Joe and no respect to Lupin the Third, and that pisses me off.
Guess what, Ethan?
What?
We made to the 80s. I swear from the 70s to the 90s, everything was all mecha anime, bro. The Space Runaway Idiot opening was fire. And this one dude had a nice afro. And that will be the only compliment I'm giving.
That actually looks like the same art style as
Opening
Leiji
was fire. And this
Leiji
one
Matsumoto.
dude
Actually, no, I take that back. It's not Leiji Matsumoto. That looks more like Gundam. Like classic Mobile Suit Gundam.
had a nice afro. And that will be the only compliment I'm giving this show. Everything was absolutely horrendous, even for its time.
Just F tier, bro. Instant F tier.
Okay.
Jeremy, what are we watching?
We're watching
Yatsura.
This is the first Gooner anime.
It isn't. But okay. I guess the first Gooner anime in their list, but it's not the first Gooner anime.
Urusai Yatsura.
Urusai Yatsura!
This was #1 by far. No
Easily.
debate so far.
Easily.
It's the first one that actually had me laughing. It's the first one that had.
It's like the first waifu, basically.
This is going in S tier.
This is going at the top of S.
I don't agree with that. I get it. Waifu, cool, fine, and dandy. I don't agree with S tier, though. Surprisingly.
Dear Jeremy.
I'm gonna lose my mind. My brain is rotting, guys. We've watched such trash
Oh, no! Not Macross!
anime for so long. It actually gets to you, bro. It's infecting my whole atmosphere, bro.
This is called Macross, bro. It got me in my sleep.
Bro has been laying
Lame.
on the ground. He can't get up. He's paralyzed.
I just want some Orimo. I want some High School DxD.
So these are Gooners. These are, I wouldn't even say they're Gooners. These are just kids who want to see tits. I don't hate a guy who wants to see tits. That's fine. But let's not fake the funk here. They're completely putting on airs for the camera. They're all butt buddies, right? Like they're worse than like Ryan and Jeremy when it comes to levels of gayness. I'm gonna be pissed with this one. Oh, I know I am. Macross is too good to be put in fucking D tier.
I'm putting it at D tier.
Told you. Told you. See, I didn't even know Macross is on a list, and I knew they were going to put it in D tier because they wouldn't denigrate themselves enough to put something as great as Macross in F. But at the same time, they wouldn't give it a high grade if they're boring. If it's boring, air quotes. I knew it was going to be in D tier. They can go fuck themselves. Transerzy. I don't think that was mentioned.
These are the most popular. F tier. F tier.
Oh shit! That. I'm gonna need them to just completely delete their whole fucking channel, dude. God damn it! I'll talk about it after the stream.
Alright, we're about to watch
Or after the
Captain
video.
Tsubasa, which is
Oh, Captain Tsubasa is one of the best sports animes out there, right? You got Captain Tsubasa, you got Slam Dunk, you got Eye Shield 21, you got Major, you got Whistle. Obviously Blue Lock is the current one. You have Kuroko's Basket, which was you know, prior to, it's basically like, you know, Blue Lock but basketball, for lack of better terms. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Prince of Tennis is another good one. Prince of Tennis is really good. At 20 that's what? Hold on. Time out. I missed something. Old Man Cad dropped 10. And another 10. Total 20 fucking heroes on the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your super chats and donations and memberships, there we go. And memberships do not go unnoticed. I was planning on, you know, scrolling back through at the end of the stream and seeing which ones I missed, and I was gonna go through them. I'll get a structure down. I'll figure it out. And then I'll follow it. Like I'll write it on his whiteboard so I can look up every now and then and follow it. I appreciate it, guys. Look at all these gifted subs. 20 total. Hi, baby. Oh, baby, you're gonna be actually not gonna be too upset at this one. There was a Miyazaki series that they rated earlier. They put it in A tier. So there's that. For those that don't know, Amurata is a huge Miyazaki fan and a huge Junji Ito fan. Which on both ends of the fucking spectrum, you got the wholesome and then you got the fucking horror. Like, that's craziness, right? And then she likes stuff like, you know, Way of the House Husband, which, granted, that is pretty funny, but it's just silly. It's like on both ends of the spectrum, and I'm everything in between plus those. Nonetheless, I'm gonna continue. Your friend, acolyte of hypnotic, friend / acolyte of hypnotic, not an acolyte. Just we're just. I can't wholeheartedly say. Publicly, I will say, I can't publicly say that we're best friends. I can't do that. But we are really cool people for sure. You just thought you wouldn't be showing some love from the biggest pulleys. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Considering their taste, I don't trust them. You shouldn't. Most of the stuff that they mentioned so far, garbage ratings, absolute garbage ratings. The first episode of Gundam, right, Mobile Suit Gundam, they put in like an F tier. One of them said D tier, and I thought that they were gonna stop at D tier, but no, they kept going to F, and that pissed me off to like no end. I still got some Gundam model kits I gotta build, and I also have to eventually collect Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin. And I wanted to get Thunderbolt, but you know I gotta slow down on my process of buying manga, primarily because I got a lot of shit that I haven't, like, you know, completely collected yet, like Soul Eater. Soul Eater's like, it's like the perfect edition is already out. Like the entire perfect edition is already out, and I've been on fucking volume 13 for like a year. I've been on volume 13 for a year. I could have been done already. I could have had all the books, but I'm like, oh, I like this and this and this and this and this. I have no control when it comes to my process of buying manga. I'll eventually get something set up though. We'll see. We'll see. Which Gundams do you have? I have Exia and GQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQQnot real grade. I have master grade and high grade. Now I built both of those. The high grade is currently sitting in this here chest. I also have, what is my guy's name? Barbatos. I also have Barbatos as well too, that I've already built. They're all like in this here this tote box. But I have the two that I haven't built over there that I'll eventually get to once I get my whole setup stuff going on. I think I'll do that eventually. Like I'll set up some kind of like a schedule for how I'm going to do streams, and probably have like one day a week dedicated to doing something like craft related, like building a model kit, not just Gundam, but also make like maybe Transformers, maybe like a classic car or something like that, a muscle car, and then or you know, I'll also make it like, you know, a stream where I draw something like that. We'll figure it out. Even with the whiny ass bitch Aurora, you collect high grade 144th wings. Nice. I want to get Crossbones Mao. That motherfucker's so hard to find, and Bandai are being hoes and not releasing it. Again, it's been a decade at this point. What the fuck? Tired of it. Where was that? Captain Tsubasa, you son of a bitch. I typo when I'm wound up. That D tier pissed me off. Oh yeah. See? Macross F tier. Go fuck yourselves.
Tsubasa, which is
Zubasa.
It just looks like a generic ripoff of like Blue Lock for just any soccer anime.
You can't say that! This looks like a generic ripoff of Blue Lock, a series that came out fucking 35 years later. What? I hate these niggas. I can't. These niggas is so annoying, bro. God damn. I see why Dexter was always pissed off at Dee. God damn, man. If you like anime, you might like Dot Hack if you're into VR animes. That's actually one of the other anime series I grew up with, was Dot Hack Sign. and then it went to well, Twilight is what it was. It had like many names, and then Roots was like my jam. Like I like Sign. Sign was great. Tsukasa was nowhere to be found like throughout most of the series. Everybody's looking for Tsukasa. It was funny, but Roots was my favorite out of all of them. Like Haseo is just like the badass of badasses when it comes to that series, to that franchise. The Goon Room. What's going on, Goon Room? On a 4K anniversary edition version of a Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Fair enough. I'm not against that.
How did this rip off Blue Lock if it came before it, bro? Although the pacing is pretty trash,
Thank
but
you.
at 2 times speed, it was still fire, and I'm not gonna lie, that rivalry, I actually want to watch the second episode.
The main character has a very common anime personality of wanting to be the best at
This nigga in the back is on his phone. Look at this shit.
I actually want to watch the second episode.
The main character has a very common anime personality of wanting to be the best at something. Overall, pretty enjoyable, pretty big cliffhanger at the end. This is going straight into the C tier.
How do you say, oh, this is pretty good? I like this. C tier. What? It made me want to watch the second episode. It's the first time they actually complimented something in that way, and it said C tier. I'm confused. I'd buy that for $1. Is that Mike is bad knees? What's going on, man? What's going on? It's been a minute. Like, when was the last time I saw you? Back in like fucking Denver? It's been a minute, man. What's popping? What, you been MIA the whole time, fam? Cut it out.
Category.
You better not. You better the fuck not give this anything less than a goddamn S. Fist of the North Star. Hokuto no Ken. For those that know. S tier. Minimum. Fucking minimum.
This is the North Star.
Wait, no way. Is he gonna do the thing?
So they're probably going to rank it high because of the meme. Yep. Bro, I'm about to cry out of frustration. This shit is so irritating. Like, they like it because of the meme.
All right, guys, the year is 1984. Jeremy, what happened?
We got Fist of the North Star. Now, here's the thing, guys.
I'm so sick of that joke, too.
I'm gonna give it a B tier.
I agree.
I'm about to pull a boogie and just yank my shirt off, man. What the fuck do you mean B? Explain yourselves, plebes.
What's going on? Top of B, though.
This is aesthetic when you think of
They didn't explain themselves. Go fuck yourselves. Breathe. Man, I don't want to breathe. God damn, they piss me off, man. High tier pissed me off. Ain't. Whew. Whew. I will say there's a little bit of acting in what I'm doing right now in my reactions and stuff like that. But the reactions, like the cause of the reactions are genuine. I'll say that. These kids are crapping on my child. Bro, I'm saying. Disrespectful.
anime 80s, bro.
Touch looked amazing, you know what I mean? We had potential for like
No.
maybe finally something that can give us something we would want.
Nigga, you shut up. Where the fuck you been throughout most of this video, dog? You just, every time you show up, you gotta complain about shit. Shut up. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? True. True, so eat your meat. I wonder what they'll give Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't even know if Yu Yu Hakusho's on this series, on this list. I think Yu Yu Hakusho is what, 87?
So while
We'll see.
everyone else used to watch these cool animes, Cade and Aiden are watching Touch with no subtitles. So we
Oh, okay, they're dudes and they're guys in different rooms. Okay, I see what they're doing here.
just don't understand anything. Touch is going D tier.
Alright, Ethan, you know what time it is?
Dragon.
Here it is, guys. Everybody is about to be pissed off. I shit you not. Even people who aren't fans of Dragon Ball are about to be pissed off. Check this goofy ass shit out.
Dragon Ball time.
Dragon Ball. I don't want anyone attacking me for what I'm about to say, but what the hell did I just watch? Goku with a tail?
Yep.
I've never seen that before.
That's how you know they are uneducated, because anybody that knows Dragon Ball, It is Akira Toriyama's rendition of Journey to the West. That's Son Goku right there. Monkey Boy. That's why he also has the flying cloud, Nimbus. That's why he also has the power pole. You know, that it's very evident he is Monkey Boy. He's the Monkey King. Right? The whole I guess, aside from not being able to transform himself, outside of Super Saiyan and stuff like that, and turning into a monkey, shapeshift basically. Outside of the whole shapeshifting thing, he follows the lore. I mean, bro keeps dying and coming back. That's kind of what Sun Wukong does. He's immortal. So here we go. Here we go. Already they're fucked up. Let's run that back.
But what the hell did I just watch? Goku with a tail. I've never seen that before. Goku
Part of the lore.
with his, you know, you just gotta watch the anime to find out. But Nirvana cover and Bulma trying to
With his dick out, basically.
the 10-year-olds.
That's actually incorrect. Goku is very uneducated. He's a very uneducated country bumpkin who believes that he's 14 because Krillin says that he's 14. But then once I think it was Launch. I want to say it was either Launch or Master Roshi. I think it was Launch, actually. Launch taught Goku how to count, and Goku found out that he's actually 12. Also, Bulma's 15, if I remember correctly. Bulma's either 15 or 16. So the age gap, it's not as serious as these guys are making it. And it's all part of the humor anyway. The whole reason she flashes Goku is so that she can try to convince him to give up his Dragon Ball, but it doesn't work because Goku doesn't give a fuck about girls like that. So there's that. But nonetheless,
Watch the anime to find out. But Nirvana cover and Bulma trying to the 10-year-olds. Are you serious? It's honestly not a very good start to the anime. This is going straight into the D tier.
just so happens your boy has the first volume right there. Hold on. So I'm just going to do this real quick. I have the first volume right here. Look at that. So I'm going to read the text that it shows me in the damn book. Also, by Nirvana cover, he was talking about Goku fishing because Goku gets naked to fish, which makes sense. He doesn't want to get his clothes wet. I told y'all are all going to get pissed off, by the way. D tier makes no sense. So, boom, boom, boom. She finds out Goku has a Dragon Ball, and then she tries to basically convince him to give it up by flashing her panties. It's right there. And then Goku says, why would I want to feel your dirty butt? That's what it was. She said, you know, you can touch my butt. And he's like, why would I want to feel your dirty butt? And that's the whole joke. So the point is, and throughout a lot of, like, you know, Dragon Ball as it is, a lot of raunchy humor in that. It's fine. Kids read this shit. And their parents allowed them to read it because at one point in time, humanity was cultured. Let me shrink my screen here. Or my camera here again. I gotta get my stream deck set up again. That said, Dragon Ball D tier, they can go fuck themselves. The rest of whatever the fuck they got going on throughout this timeline is moot. It's moot. Insert Jim Carrey. Oh, come on! City Hunter.
This one was booty.
I would personally say that this goes top of C.
Top? Yeah, I you know, just get in C. Don't put it at top or don't put it bottom. Just get in C.
You are not about to shit. You are not about to shit on Ronin Warriors. I will slap the fuck out of anybody who thinks that Ronin Warriors is not good. All right.
finished Samurai Troopers. Yeah, that's going into.
Oh, I want to punch a nigga in the fucking eye. I want to punch a nigga in the fucking eye. Bro, I'm passionate about this shit. How the fuck do you put Ronin Warriors, one of the best Sentai series to ever exist, in F tier? That shows a lack of understanding. That shows a lack of actual investment into anime, in my opinion. They will dunk on Bubblegum Crisis too. I don't even know if Bubblegum Crisis gets mentioned. In the fucking eye. Yeah, in the fucking eye. Punch him in the fucking eye. These Gen Zers aren't taking their own list video and video seriously. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure once we start to get to the more modern anime, you'll start to see higher scores. Because they're looking for like what's current and not what's cultural, basically.
Big F tier.
Honestly, the last one was a stinker, so let's hope this one's way
Dragon
better.
Ball. And Dragon Ball fans, we're sorry, but yeah, we're on Ranma now, baby. Let's go.
Shut up. Ranma also, that is B minimum.
I'm not gonna lie, Ranma 1/2 caught me off guard. And not just because it kept showing naked girls in the first episode. It's a very unique plot, with Ranma changing genders with a splash of water to do some cursed body of water or something. And even though it was made in 1989, the comedy is still great. Like, it had me and Ethan laughing. Honestly, after this, I'm gonna continue watching Ranma. Yeah, this show is a solid B tier, okay?
Okay. We can agree on that. Their opinion's still moot. They're tourists, for sure. Well, Akira isn't an anime series. They're going off of like anime series. I don't know if they're doing like I think they're just doing anime series, not like movies and stuff like that. This worries me. It should. No class, no culture. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. I feel a Hulk smash coming.
The greatest thing of all time.
Man.
The aesthetic of it was actually
Fushigi no Umi no Nadia. Oh, Nadia.
Oh, great. Straight shiver me timbers.
I know of Nadia. I have not watched it though.
Nadia, Secret of the Blue Water, whatever it's called. I'm going A tier.
Let's do it. Guys, I'm sorry. No. Guys, it only gets worse. It only gets worse every single time. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm getting scared. Look at this. It's about like this high school girl, bro. She gets charmed up by this like dude. This dude definitely is older, bro.
So? Oh my God, they aren't the same age. Bro, like she could be 14 and he could be 17. It's still fine. What are we doing, dude?
Yeah, dude, this girl just started high school, bro. No.
Look, that's me, kid, right there. All the huzz are looking.
Also, that makes no fucking sense. You mean to tell me all those girls that lost their mind to like Backstreet Boys back when they were like in their early 20s, those fucking like grade school, middle school, some high school girls losing their mind to like early 20-year-olds, that's not a problem, though? Come on now. Be so genuine right here. Be so fucking genuine. These guys are closet pedos. These guys are male feminists. I would call it right now. They are male feminists, which is just as bad as being a pedo. PDF file. I just got my monetization, and I would like to kind of like hold on to it a little bit longer before I get too out of control here. Super senior trying to smash a freshman. Girls and the beauties or Elvis are like 12 and 14. Exactly.
They're just very pretty guys, but they're
Very
girls.
pretty guys.
So I just don't understand what the concept was, and
I've got to watch, dear brother.
There's always those shows that people...
Oh no, Yu Yu Hakusho is here. This shit is S minimum. S minimum. Don't you fucking dare.
I've got to watch, dear brother.
Is that 100%? They don't like classic. They don't like classic and what inspired these modern animes. They just like what's more current. By the way, Ghost Stories is fucking goated as hell. Like I haven't watched the Japanese version, but the English dub, I guess you could say, American dub. I think it was the Ocean dub, is what they call it. That shit was so fucking wild. I love that shit so much. I'm not even high, not one bit. Oh,
There's
Lord.
always those shows that people glaze for having an amazing first episode.
You're already off to a bad start.
And Yu Yu Hakusho's first episode is a perfect example of that. Even though it was made 33 years ago, it's still such a banger. Easy A tier.
S. Go fuck yourselves.
Right, the year.
You better not fuck over Slam Dunk. This is one of the best sports series of all time. It doesn't matter that they don't win most of their games. What matters is them learning to become a better team, like a better unit, to function as a better unit, to become like, it's basically a slice of life kind of series. But go off.
Is 1993.
Arguably and probably the most popular basketball anime. I think it's
No, it's probably.
No, it is the most popular sports anime of all time. Even though Blue Lock is the one being talked about right now, Slam Dunk is the most like, I guess you could say, sought after. This is the series that it never concluded, and the primary reason behind that is because the artist just kind of lost interest in. He kind of lost the creative spark, I guess you could say, as far as like finishing the series. I think he wrapped up Vagabond because he's doing both of those series. I believe he wrapped up Vagabond, but he has not concluded Slam Dunk. And again, it's because he lost that creative. He lost the creative spark. He said at some point in time, I may or may not get back to it, but I mean, like, you know, if I don't finish it, then it is what it is, kind of deal. I can't hate a man for that. But people have been asking for Slam Dunk for decades, dude. Literal decades.
I think it's the most popular sport. The aesthetic, music.
Kuroko no Basket better, don't at me. I won't at you, Person 11, but I will call you out, you son of a bitch. 92, I was too busy getting married. I wasn't.
Was good. Intro was good. Slam Dunk. A tier.
A tier.
Guys, Sailor Moon.
Fair enough. Slam Dunk A tier. I can give him that. Still moot.
Hunter's wife.
You know, Sailor Moon's very glazed. You know, I feel like girls growing up if you watch this. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. It looks dookie. Like, we're too old for this now. You know.
I'd rate that top of C tier.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
I don't like those two guys. The kid, they look like oh god, what the fuck are their names? The two dudes from LMFAO. You know that Party Rocker song? That Party Rockers in the house tonight. That song? They look like those two guys. And that's probably what happened, right? Like, they just fell off from making music. Like, club music, shuffle music, as it's called. And they just review anime, and it's this is sad for what's happened to their career. It's very unfortunate for them.
For this now, you know.
I'd rate that top of C tier.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
Oh, you're not giving Evangelion anything less than an S tier. You will actually, that is actually starting a fire that cannot be put out.
Lovers, don't get mad at me. I love Evangelion.
No, you don't.
First episode is not that strong.
I only have one thing to say about Evangelion, and that's Misato. I can't lie, the best part about the episode is holy gyat, bro. Is her name Misato?
Bro, Misato's built like a goddamn twig. What are you talking about? Shut up.
She's so bad, bro. The rest of the episode feels too much of a blur and doesn't really set up anything until the end.
Well, the whole point of it was Shinji basically, Shinji falling for Rei. I think Asuka popped up in the second or third episode. But his whole point, the whole purpose of him is like, he has no motivation behind what he wants to do. His father wants him to be a pilot for the Ava. It was an Ava 01. And he has no desire to do that. And his father kind of like, you know, shuns him for that. Brings in Rei, and then all this other extra stuff happens. But that's giving away more than just episode 1. What do you mean? Just because shit don't pop off the way that you hope it would pop off, don't mean it's not a great a great first episode. Go fuck yourselves. Did he say gyat? Yeah, he did say gyat. He said holy gyat.
And it doesn't really get anything done. Without Misato, this would be lower, but it is going in the C tier.
Just spread this one screenshot around on the internet and just be like, hey guys. The anime men are the based ones, apparently.
Alright, guys. Detective Conan is done.
Oh, you're not shitting on Detective Conan. Go go fuck. Especially the first episode, the episode where he goes from Jimmy Kudo to becoming Conan Edogawa because of the fucking serum that the unknown man hit him with that turned him into a kid. Oh, come on. You're not giving us anything less than A tier.
Jeremy, I don't know about you. Guys, if you want to watch some detective work, how about you deduce the fact that Detective Conan is not that good? See.
Yeah, they find a new reason. There's always another reason to piss me off even more. Not a fan of female hero challengers or changers. Excuse me. Not a fan of female hero changers, but Sailor Moon is the exception. I watched Sailor Moon as a child alongside Inuyasha, Gundam, and Berserk. True. I tune in and all I see are L takes. Yes, Ogre. All you see are L takes. I'm so glad that Captain Harlock was not on this list. Because I feel like it would be the first time that I've ever seen you just like pop up on the stream that you somehow managed to get on, just out of nowhere. You just pop up on the stream, you just be like, how the fuck did he? Whatever, he's here now. Like that's how that would have worked out. Because they've been shitting on classic anime for a good long while. They put Speed Racer, I think, what, in D tier?
What?
That was the wife. I believe they put Speed Racer in D tier. Let me confirm that. Where are we? 1407. Let me go back. Oh, where am I? Jungle Taite. That one pissed me off too. All right. What did y'all give this shit?
This day.
On the S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable.
They gave it a D. Fuck these guys.
Fuck them.
Let me go back 1407.
A rusted spoon.
The subtitled Sailor Moon is 100 times better. It was censored to holy hell. Or are you talking about the subtitle Sailor Moon is better? And they pissed off the wife. Yeah, they did. Everything is mid, bro. Fucking ogre. Everything is mid, bro.
Berserk, 1990.
Oh, you're not about to shit on Berserk. I don't think they have the balls to shit on Berserk.
87, yes. Finally, something we know. Finally, something that's actually good, except for these all dookie booty. This will be the first S tier. So, Black Swords in the first episode. I'm gonna put an S tier. It's iconic. It's beautiful. It is Berserk. It is the second.
How do you say iconic and beautiful when you just got a whole list of other crazy ass iconic, beautiful anime? Going all the way back to like the early 60s. And you just saying it all the time, it's so boring. This is dumb, this blah blah blah. It's because they're very short attention span people. They need stuff to pop off immediately. This is how you know they were born in like 2004 or some shit. Probably a little later. Did they hit Cardcaptor or Digimon yet? No, they have not. Actually, I don't think Digimon or Cardcaptor Sakura is on this list. They would have been mentioned by now because I believe Digimon was like 98, 99. I don't think. Hold on, we'll see.
It's the greatest manga of all time.
Cowboy Bebop time.
Yeah, no, yeah. Digimon's not getting mentioned. Cowboy Bebop, while not my favorite, I can respect it being A tier.
Cowboy Bebop, baby.
Cowboy Bebop, wow. Honestly, what a great episode. Right off the bat, world building, the music, and the animation is established, showcasing the exact kind of thrill ride that we're going to be going on. For an anime that released in 19...
I genuinely, y'all see the shit on the fucking screen. I genuinely cannot, I cannot support, not even support, I cannot respect anyone. That's what I was about to say. I cannot respect a man who lays down with his leg crossed over his other leg as if he's trying to be painted like a French girl. That nigga straight up gay.
He is twinking for the camera.
He's twinking for the camera. Fucking fruit. Anyway.
98, it holds up really well. This is very easily going into the A tier category, and I challenge anyone who says otherwise.
Oh no, I agree with them. Their opinion is still moot. Oh shit! Not One Piece. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Stop.
One Piece! I think One Piece is one of those shows where it gets better later on.
I can't deny that the first episode of One Piece is pretty good. You get the introduction to Luffy. You get Kobe, what's his name? The pink-haired guy?
Kobe.
Overall, I'd give the first episode of One Piece A tier.
I agree.
A tier.
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha, I'm trying to remember. The first episode did a lot, if I remember correctly. I think the first episode was the one when Kikyo first pinned Inuyasha to the tree. Because I can't remember what it was. He was attacking, like he was going after Naraku, obviously. Naraku is the man in bandages. The man in bandages. And Kikyo, well, he was in Kikyo's care, stuff like that. Kikyo and Inuyasha were like, you know, in a sort of a relationship kind of deal going on. Either way, Kikyo ended up dying in battle. And Inuyasha just got pinned to a tree for like ever. Then Kagome pops up from like the well that takes her to the past. And she snatches the arrow out of his chest, the broken arrow out of his chest, and he just kind of comes back. If I remember correctly, Kikyo put the Shikon, not the Shikon, but the beads around Inuyasha's neck, basically the beads where Kagome goes sit, and you know he just dropped them. I believe that was Kikyo that put those beads around his neck. If not, that was Kaede. Lady Kaede? I think that was her name. One of them. One of the priestesses. They got Inuyasha on YouTube for free. That's what's up. I actually have a couple. I'm subscribed to a couple of shows. Or not shows, but a couple of channels that have like 24/7 series going on. Like I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Or access to Yu-Gi-Oh! I got a lot of Sonny Chiba movies. A lot of like I was about to say Akira Toriyama. Akira Kurosawa movies, like a lot of that stuff. Jackie Chan movies. Godzilla, basically the whole kaiju line, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Reboot, a lot of shows that I can just like, you know, turn on whenever I got nothing to watch. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Now I need to rewatch Inuyasha. It's a good series. I'm not going to sit here and fake the funk. It's a good series. I just didn't like the ending. I thought it was too anticlimactic, personally. They killed Naraku and then that was it. And then the end. It's like, all right, I bet.
Like the fight scenes look good, but it's in Spanish only, so only I'm gonna understand it.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest with the show, like after watching all these shows, I was already super exhausted from watching anime, and this came on.
See, Kato was correct. This motherfucker he's just on his phone. You have a job to do. What are you doing? Why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting anybody's time?
And it was in freaking Spanish, so I couldn't even understand it. When I watched it, it was garbage.
Yeah, heard of subtitles? You know, translated subtitles. I'm pretty sure YouTube has that, as a matter of fact.
I'm being honest. I'm gonna put it in D tier.
Egregious. Inuyasha's B minimum.
We are both in the 2000 now, baby.
Hellsing?
Oh shit! This is another series that my wife likes. She's about to scream. I don't even know what the rating is, but she's about to scream. Trust me.
This gothic aesthetic is super cool. The cinematography was super good.
Fuck, they giving
Besides that,
Inuyasha
there's
D
nothing
tier.
really noteworthy about it. C tier. No.
I'll wait.
Oh fuck!
I'll wait.
If they give this anything less than an A, I'm killing them. Oh fuck them!
That's my
What is
coffee.
the name of their mama? I am calling her.
I don't know. That's something for you to figure out.
Oh.
Because after this video, I'm probably never talking about these guys again. Probably.
I fucking hope not, because I may kill them.
No, Jeremy, dude, come on. You gotta wake up. I get One Piece was born.
This
Jesus
guys.
fuck.
These guys. Hellsing is A minimum. Inuyasha is B minimum. Naruto is C. The first episode is a C tier. There's nothing special about the first episode.
You gotta wake up. Jeremy, come on. Cause you wanna know what's next? Wanna know what's next?
Jeremy, do you know what that is? Wait, Jeremy.
Guys, it's 2002.
The first episode of Naruto
Is a banger.
is actually a bang.
That man has no fucking, he's tone deaf. That's what I'm thinking.
Naruto's first episode is a lot better than One Piece's, so because of that,
No, it isn't.
putting it in S tier.
It actually is not, and that's a bad grade. First off, One Piece's first episode is way better than Naruto's, because the only thing that happens really in the first episode of Naruto, if I remember correctly, it was either that episode or the following episode where Naruto got in Sasuke's face when they were in class, so somebody leaned back. I forgot who it was. It might have been Kiba. Leaned back, accidentally bumped Naruto, and then the two of them kissed, and everybody looked at him and was like, "Oh!" No, there's nothing banger about that, first off. Second, there's nothing banger about, abandoned kid, or not even abandoned kid with no parents, because both parents are dead. Which, very unfortunate, but, he's a delinquent, and the only person who actually gives a fuck about him throughout the entire Leaf Village is Iruka Sensei. It's like, that's also very standard in, shonen series, where you got the main character who's just kind of like hot-blooded, kind of very gung-ho, high energy kind of character, and there's always one character who's always trying to keep them in check. Like, that's very standard. There's nothing S tier about that. And then the actual conflict when I'm forgetting the guy's name, but Naruto does the mass shadow clone in the forest at night, and it's like, okay, that's cool or whatever, but that's not something that's super. If it's the first episode and you're dropping something like that, it doesn't become super special much later. So at best, I could give that act, the third act, maybe like a B. That still makes it like, mid-high C tier. So there's nothing special about the first episode. Just throwing that out there. These guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
S tier. Get up there, Naruto.
Dude sing a flat, so also lacks testosterone. They all do. They all lack testosterone. It's very evident.
When we finally got Full Metal Alchemist, I was expecting something that was going to be good, and it actually met my expectations. And
S tier.
we get more of like world building aspect of the first episode compared to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where there's more action right in the beginning.
Guess what anime?
Oh shit! Here it is. If they give Bleach anything less than S, I'm pissed. Because I can cite one scene that happens in the first episode, and that automatically puts it in the S tier. Like, Ichigo out of this entire list is the first aura farmer. He is the first motherfucker to show up to a fight. See, he sees this kid. I think it was the old. It was either the old man or there was the kid. It was the old man. He sees the old man getting like kind of like accosted under the bridge on his way home from school by a bunch of delinquents. This motherfucker looks at them, pulls out his phone, calls the ambulance and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ambulance trucks." They were like, "The fuck is that?" As he proceeded to beat the brakes off of all of them by himself. There's nobody more chief aura farming than Ichigo in that matter. That right there is S tier alone. So if they give this anything less than an S, we have problems. As if we don't already have problems. We have more problems.
Hey, we're watching Bleach. Now, before you come at me with pitchforks, I've watched all of Bleach, and I think it's great. But the
Shut up.
first episode, it's nothing crazy. It was decent, and that's why it's going in C tier.
I need to take drugs before I climb through the TV at these fucks. Bruh, I'm about to find a clip right now. Like, how do you put Naruto, the first episode of Naruto where nothing really happens, in S tier, then turn around and put Bleach, a series where you got a main character who is an asshole, but for all the right reasons. He's chief aura farmer. He's smart in class. He's like one of the smartest kids in his school. And then on top of that, you get the introduction of Rukia, where she's like, take this sword and use it to basically become a Shinigami and take down a hollow. And he takes the sword, becomes a Shinigami, and his sword's bigger than everybody else's. And they're like, holy shit, he's got a lot of fucking Reiki behind him. Or Reishi, I think it is. But nonetheless, there's so much setup in the first episode alone. Like, the first episode of Bleach clears the entire, like, first arc of Naruto. It clears everything in Naruto up to the Sasuke kidnapping. I would honestly be a little bit generous and say that the Chunin exams are okay. But, I mean, they're kind of neck and neck with episode 1 of Bleach. So, they might as well can that shit right fucking now. I'm gonna smoke another bowl. Fullmetal Alchemist is double S tier. Absolutely is correct. Y'all remember when Bleach was about purifying hollows? At one point it was, yeah, and then it became the Rescue Rukia arc, and then from there they tried to go back to hollows. I mean, discounting the Bount arc. They went back to trying to, hunt hollows, and then the Espada showed up and they kidnapped Orihime. Then it became a Rescue Orihime arc. And then a whole bunch of other craziness happened. Then it turned into the Thousand Year Blood War. I think the Fullbring arc actually was before that. But like, you got all of that shit going on. So there you go. Half Quincy, half Soul Reaper, half part and part Visor. Yeah. Part Visor and also part Hollow. Like, Ichigo is essentially, Sword Jesus. He's Samurai Jesus.
I'm sorry.
We got Mushishi.
This video, oh my god. Baby, Mushishi is the series that I was telling you about. I think you say you saw it. The one with the guy going around basically purifying villages and stuff like that from like spirits that linger. Like it's like the spirits aren't harmful initially, but the more that accumulate, the worse it gets for the village. Okay. Either way, it's a pretty good series. It's reminiscent of like, it's something that's more, it's like, it's got a bit of Ghibli, and then it's got like a little bit of Junji Ito in there, and it's a pretty wholesome series. It's good. It's short, but it's good. Lodos is required viewing. True. Record of Lodos War? True.
I thought it was paced extremely well. It was written really well.
Yep.
And the music was just like the cherry on top. It was a really emotional first episode. Overall, this is definitely something that I am for sure watching. I think it's top of A tier. Absolute bang.
Top of A tier. This shit's better than Naruto. Top of A tier. Moot.
Guys, we have Death Note finally.
Death Note.
They're gonna put Death Note in S tier, by the way, and that's fine because Death Note is one of those series that deserves S tier. Like it's smart all the way up until L dies, and then from there it starts to really it tapers off really fucking heavily. Then it just drops like a goddamn rock. It becomes not good pretty quickly. You introduce a bunch of characters with names you don't remember. Right? Like you had Ida, Matsuda, Aizawa, as part of the and obviously Light's father as part of the main detective agency, or the main Kira, I'm forgetting what it's called, what their team was called. Either way, the Kira detective agency is what they were, something like that, if I remember correctly. Then you had L, obviously, who was heading up their team as like, they're essentially they're the brains of the operation. You had Light, you had Misa. Soichiro was Light's father's name, by the way. But yeah, you had Light's sister. His mother would she was more of a background character than Light's sister. But you had these characters going on. And they pretty much ruled most of the series. Obviously, you had the Shinigami, you had Ryuk, you had I'm so mad I'm blanking on her name right now. Rem. Yeah, you have Ryuki had Rem, and then they introduced other Shinigami in the other world and stuff like that. And throughout the first arc, right? Like or at least throughout the entire like Kira versus L arc, and it was expertly done, like all the way up till L's death. I think L dying, it was good. I think him winning would have been better, but it was good what happened. Him dying, and then Watari launches L's back his contingency. There we go, which would be Nier and Mello. And Nier makes a stupid ass statement that separated me and Nier, me and Mello, we can't compete with Kira, but together we surpass even L. It's like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Because L lost. What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm confused. Either way, it was stupid. After L's death, but that's just me. The hair screams, draft us and teach us discipline. Death Note got me into anime to begin with. Yeah, Death Note is kind of the turning point for a lot of anime fans. Like that's when a lot of anime fans, that was like the make or break. Either A, it was not for you, or B, you were really into anime at that point. I think the exact same thing about Death Note. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree with your assessment of my assessment.
Death Note is so big. I was saying with him, Death Note, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. Until 2020, the first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of Death Note.
I used to hate anime my whole life until 2020 when Death Note was the first anime. The first episode was the first anime I ever watched. First off, you're talking about a series that came out 14 years prior. Second, you did not like anime for most of your life. We are now 5 years removed. And now this is, oh my God. I hate tourists. I hate fakers. Like everything from here, I can imagine having a relatively high grading. Unless it's something that's like, all right at best, which they'll probably give low, like a lower score. But here we go. Was that his opinion? Doesn't matter. He's definitely a tourist for sure. So he admits he's a tourist. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It was so good. Absolute masterclass, masterpiece. 3, 2, 1. S tier! It is the best episode we have watched by far.
Gurren Lagann, the first episode was pretty alright. It wasn't better than Death Note. It wasn't better than Bleach. It wasn't better than Berserk. It wasn't better than Yu Yu Hakusho. And all of those, aside from Berserk at least, all of those got like less than S. So why is the first 5 words Furo Boy says just sound salad? That's it. I couldn't tell you, Omega. I couldn't tell you.
Gurren Lagann. The first episode of Gurren Lagann starts with main characters Simone and Kamina, which is located beneath the surface in some tunnel. Eventually, both of the main characters discover a way out through the help of a large monster and a very alluring character.
Oh, hey, where'd that one kid go? The one that speaks Japanese. Where'd he go? Was he sick that day?
And Yoko Littner.
If they mention her fucking age, that's just as telling.
Along with one of the best messages in anime, clearly brings this anime at the top of the A tier category.
Okay, they didn't mention her age, so that's fine, because the whole like debacle about Yoko Littner is that she's 14. She's built like she's built like a 20, like a mid late 20 something OnlyFans model, but she's 14. But that's neither here nor there. Now Toradora, I like when I first saw this one, I got confused with Doraemon. Like I got the names mixed up in my head when I first heard it. So I kind of agree with their score on this one, but their opinion's still moot.
Guys, me and Jeremy are at the point where we've already seen
where you want to get your butt blasted by each other.
So many, and we just want something new.
And this is exactly not it.
And when we get something like Toradora, keep in mind we're only 15 minutes in.
I feel like we've seen so many romances.
how are both of them asleep, but somebody has the camera? But one of them just had the camera. Was my assessment wrong there?
Something new where,
Category.
guys, me and Jeremy are at the point where.
Okay,
we've
so
already
you're in
seen
your
so
bed.
many, and we just want something new.
And this is exactly not it.
And
Jeremy's
then we
holding the
get something
camera.
Like Toradora. Keep in mind, we're
In
only
his
15
bed.
minutes in.
And now somebody else has the camera. And they're both in the same bed. First off, these niggas are gay. Second, they're not really asleep. Let's be real. Those two have to be gay.
I feel like we've seen so
It's
many
absolutely
romances,
staged.
slice of lives that are kind of exactly the same.
Because of that,
That's what a slice of life is. What did you expect different? It's based on real world. Well, not real world. It's based on realistic, like, you know, world building. Shit's not like nobody's dropping jutsus every fucking where. You're gonna go to school with your friends like a normal person. That's how that works. It's a slice of life, you moron. What are you doing?
In C tier.
But you know, now we're on Fairy Tale.
Oh, yeah, we
a
gotta-
classic.
God damn, bro. I'm old as shit. These kids consider Fairy Tale a classic. Dude, this shit was like a decade ago. That's not a classic. It may be considered retro. No, barely even that. This shit was barely, well, actually, I would say it's like a decade and a half, being fair. But still, like, Fairy Tale? Really? Where's his hand? Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't need to know. You're fake. I hate most of romance manga because they only become a couple. They only become a couple until the end. Yeah, I can agree with that. They do have relatively predictable storylines, and that's fine and dandy. It's more of like the stuff that happens in between. That's the draw. Excuse me. A decade ago, it's 2015. I know. I got you. You're fake. I got you. They've already shit on classics. Fairy Tale C tier. Oh boy. I put it A. Like high. I put it low A, high B.
Fairy Tale, first episode done. I never watched Fairy Tale before.
I watched it.
And I'm never gonna watch Fairy Tale again. It's so fucking boring. This nigga openly admitted that he hates anime. And now it all makes fucking sense why he's just been shitting on everything that isn't Berserk or Death Note.
I would watch Fairy Tale after that. I give it A tier. I don't think it's an S tier.
I think
first
it's an A
episode.
tier. I don't think it's
I'm surprised. His opinion's still moot.
Death Note.
Angel Beats. This show starts off with the main character and the viewer introduced to the world of Angel Beats at the same time. Some type of purgatory where dead people are currently stuck in as they rebel against the purgatory system, which is in the form of some white-haired lolly. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's definitely a lolly. Just look at her.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. It feels very slice of life, and you can kind of already tell what type of anime.
It feels very slice of life as they exist in a purgatorial state, using like sniper rifles, like high grade sniper rifles. To like, what is slice of life about? Whatever. Continue.
You're getting with the first episode, which isn't always a good thing. This is going into the D tier category.
All right, guys.
I've been waiting to pound his ass. All right, I'm done.
for this for a really long time.
What's going on, Dormant Psych? The 2010s were when the wokeness started creeping into anime. Yeah, I can agree. The 2010s, because see, you said 2010s, and I was thinking like the 2000s. I was like, no, not the 2000s, but 2010s is that's around the same time that everything started to become like, you know, a little bit too politically correct, if you will. I still say they're dumb as dog shit. They are.
And you want to know what that means, Jeremy?
Hunter x Hunter. Uh-huh. They had to mute the audio because of more than likely because of licensing, or was that me? No, that was them. Audio fuck up. Not me. That's not me.
I've personally never seen Hunter x Hunter. Sam is one of the biggest glazers of Hunter x Hunter, so I'll let him take the reins for this one.
Guys,
What makes it so good is that it doesn't have all like the cheesy anime tropes. That's what
Yeah, let's lean into the ADHD meme by throwing what's that shit called? Subway Surfers on the screen, as well as crafting, like a crafting video.
Hunter x Hunter, as far as a first episode goes, it's such a great start, so I think it's gonna have to go A tier.
On to the next, Sword Art Online. Me and him have both.
Oh, okay. Now, I personally do not like Sword Art Online. I think it's a very stupid show. And it's primarily because the main character is busted for all the wrong reasons, right? Like Saitama being busted, it's for the sake of parody, right? He has essentially the Toon Force. This motherfucker did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and ran 10 kilometers like every single day for like I think it was a year, and then all of a sudden he becomes the strongest character in the universe. It's like, and also his hair falls off. So that's kind of funny. that's a very funny premise. But Kirito is just the most busted character in the series because he was a beta tester, I guess. He's a beta tester. He got like some kind of proxy code and he just uses that or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. Sword Art was not that great. Sword Art changed the game. I disagree. No, you know what? I agree. Sword Art was one of those series that, like, you know, that shit was cultural. Now that I'm thinking about it, you go to many an anime convention and motherfuckers still dress up like Kirito and Asuna. So, you know, it has some cultural shift for sure.
In the first episode, if you actually seen the anime.
But this episode's fire.
It brings you in. It was like the first like isekai that like really bangs. So you know, it started everything.
It's the original isekai.
Oh my god! The original isekai? Stop that. Stop that. Maybe on this list, sure. But we're not gonna sit here and act like Dot Hack didn't exist the entire series before Sword Art Online. What are you doing? What in the fuck are you doing? Cut it out. Stop it. Get some help.
It's over. The first episode. Banger, outro, and intro. It's iconic, bro.
Well, we're gonna get copyrighted, so it's.
Oh, yeah.
But as I said, you can only expect like the more of the modern anime that they cover to be higher ranked because this is what they grew up with. Which, okay, I get it. It's like a generational thing. But at the same time, you just basically said all of the stuff that made this stuff as good as it is. Like the foundation to why this stuff exists is all shit. No respect. Lack of respect.
SAO episode 1. It sets up the plot perfectly.
A tier.
It's better than Fairy Tail, so I'd put it in the A tier.
I put A tier as well.
But the first episode's a classic.
Watching.
It's very predictable. At AOT, they're probably gonna. It's either A or S. It's A or S. I know Kata put this shit in S tier.
The first episode of Attack on Titan reminded me how.
Oh no, he just said the first episode bangs. That's what it was. He didn't put it in a specific tier, but I can agree. The first episode was something kind of crazy.
It was. It easily has the best first episode world building I've ever.
Dungeons and Dragons was an isekai. That is correct. I mean, it's more of like, you know, make believe. Well, unless you're talking about the cartoon, you know, like the '80s cartoon. Then never mind. You're correct. Back on their side, we're the same age. Yeah, I bet. I knew it. I knew it. Correction. The original isekai is that time I got reincarnated as a slime. That is also true. No, it'd still be Dungeons and Dragons. But I mean, if we're talking about anime, yeah, it would be that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Because Sword Art Online is not, it's not an isekai. You're in a virtual world. It's not the real world. It's one of those things where like your conscience is somewhere else. Like in a digital world. And if your conscience goes in the real world or in the digital world, then you die in real life. If you try to snatch the helmet off your head, you die in real life. Or I think you just go into like you end up like going into shock or something like that, if I remember correctly. Basically, you hospitalize yourself. I vividly remember the first time I watched AOT's first episode. I kind of do. I watched like the first 3 episodes and I was like, okay. Then I watched the final episode of the first season. I was like, it's kind of silly how bro just like parkoured off that roof. I like it. Do it again.
Ever seen. This is one of, if not the best first episodes of anything ever. Easy S tier.
Oh, Tokyo Ghoul.
No matter what you want to say about the later part of Tokyo Ghoul anime,
Season
the
one.
first episode
one
of season one
is actually
a
really good.
banger. We should make a new tier. The awesome Ultra Double S Plus tier. It's going in that tier because Tokyo Ghoul is that good.
One Punch Man.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't like One Punch Man. I think it's really.
I don't like this nigga at all, man. It's like he's trying to cosplay a Screech and he keeps falling very short of that aspect. Because first off, Screech is one of the coolest nerds of all time.
Yeah, charisma.
Second, Screech had actual charisma. This guy does not have charisma. This is a guy who thinks he knows what anime is because he's part of the Anime Men team. This nigga started watching anime 5 years ago. I've been doing this shit since I was 5. Get out of here, lame-o.
Boring.
And you are out of your mind if you think the first episode was boring. Oh my God. That's a lack of understanding. That is a lack of understanding what the fuck the whole premise of the series was. It's a man who wants a challenge in life. A challenge in his life with a fight, right? Like he wants an actual fight. And then an enemy shows up, gives him that kind of like, that challenge, and he's happy as fuck. Then he wakes up because it was all a dream. He's like, God damn it. Regular world shit again. And it was funny. It's funny as how the whole first episode was basically setting up the man who is Saitama. One of the best known characters of all time right now. These guys, send him back to LMFAO. I'm saying, bro. I mean, that's your kinfolk, though. I mean, y'all part of the same generation. That's your kinfolk. Get your mans.
Put him at like fairy tale level. A tier.
It's a C tier at best.
Go fuck yourself.
We were about to watch My Hero Academia, and I've actually never watched it in my life.
I would not be surprised if they put this shit in A or higher. I would not be surprised.
First episode, but yeah, I'm actually hyped. My Hero Academia. It starts off with Deku getting bullied by Bakugo, which I thought was his love interest, and then he just
What? These motherfuckers they cause me so much mental pain.
walks over to a crowd and glazes a giant hero lady with a yacht, and then he just walks over to a crowd and glazes a giant hero lady with a yacht.
Mount Lady, by the way, Deku's a massive fan of heroes. He is essentially like Kamala Khan in that aspect, where he loves heroes for being heroes. He wants to be a hero. He's a quirkless kid. And he knows that, which is unfortunate because both of his parents have quirks and he didn't get the quirk trait. So that sucks for him. But the fact of the matter is, he gawks at he gawks out Mount Lady because that's a hero doing her job. Just like he would gawk at All Might because he's a hero doing his job. That's just the way that worked. It's your... Oh my God, I thought I was the degenerate. Well, I mean, I guess I'm a degenerate with taste. And I mean, this guy, he's just like, oh, look, girl with ass or girl with tits. And it's like, nigga, you were so fucking boring. All of you are boring being real. But like, that aside, this motherfucker was on his phone. You are not even like, how do you sit there? You can't properly rate something if you're not paying attention. You know what I mean? Was that BOTP? I don't know what BOTP is off the top of my head. My bad. Hypno's new waifu. Mount Lady? I believe it.
And then he almost dies and gets saved by All Might.
Correct. You missed the key aspect. Hold on.
Who inspires him to become a hero. To be honest,
he missed the whole fucking point. The reason that Deku got rescued by All Might was because Deku went in to help Bakugo, who got captured by the villain, or got captured by the criminal that turned into the sludge monster and basically tried to suffocate Bakugo out. So then Deku ran in, snatched Bakugo out of there. Bakugo becomes exceptionally pissed because he got saved by a motherfucker who has no quirk. And Bakugo is a very prideful kid, right? A very proud kid. But Deku ends up taking a fall for him, and then All Might shows up, bam, basically dispatches the villain that got away from him, because, like, you know, he kept him in a jar. Jar broke in the process of getting him out of there. But that's what set the whole thing off for All Might going, you know, you have the heart of a hero, kid. I'm gonna train you. So you missed the whole fucking point of the first episode. Anything less than an A tier, I will say. Anything less than A tier is unacceptable. I mean, their opinion's already moot, but still.
It was just a generic anime first episode. It's C tier.
These niggas. I'm so glad I was born in the 90s growing up on God tier anime shows. I'm saying, man, we had fire. We had peak fire. Right? Like, today's anime is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but we had peak fire, bro. Like peak fire. Our shit was good. Now, we had the original JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We had the original Berserk. We had Yu Yu Hakusho. We had Hellsing, Bleach, like everything going into, like, you know, the mid-20s, mid-2000s. We had fire. The anime man over the anime men. I agree. The anime man is despite him being a soft boy, much like these guys, he actually has more heart for anime than they do. And I have nothing but respect for anybody that has a passion for what they love. These guys don't love anime. God damn it! I gave away the whole spoiler of my fucking stream.
I mean,
Keep going.
We're watching Black Clover.
Honestly,
I have not watched Black Clover.
me too.
Oh, really? I think
Yeah,
watched it.
I have not seen Black Clover.
Oh, okay.
That's a great introduction
To Asta.
and whatever his brother's name was, and like the whole world and how important magic is. I think it's going into A tier.
I agree.
Simple as that. A tier. Get up there.
We just finished watching Violet Evergarden.
How the fuck is this the most popular anime of 2018? I never heard of it. Like, hold up. What other anime? I'm pretty sure there were other anime series that dropped in 2018, and I've never heard of Violet Evergarden. Let's see, anime. Popular anime. I'll do that. Popular anime. Popularity. Anime. 2018. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Megaloboxing. Or Megalobox, excuse me. Megalobox is really good. That's a really good series. I recommend that series to anybody that's looking for, like, you know, some good, like, some good, I guess you could say, sports anime. It's basically boxing. This is the game. This is the series I was talking about. It's the predecessor to Tomorrow Joe, because this guy goes by the name of Gearless Joe. His whole thing is the whole new wave is everybody boxes using essentially exoskeletons to enhance their agility, their strength and stuff like that. He goes into the ring with nothing because he can't afford anything, but he wins his fucking ass off. Oh no, he goes in the ring, excuse me, with I think he starts with nothing, and then he gets something like a little substantial once he starts to win. And that's a very good series. I like that series. And then him is basically like him, and then his rival is this I think the guy's Russian or German or something like that. But that guy, he understands what the game is. He wants to fight Joe on, like, you know, equal terms kind of deal. And it's such a good series. I recommend it. Darling in the Franxx has so much potential, but it crashed to hell. I never got into it. Never really cared for it. There's Devilman Crybaby. Know what I mean? Time I got reincarnated as a slime, of course. Also, wait, I just realized something. Give me a second, actually. Dragon Ball Super started. Oh, that was Broly. Never mind. That was the movie. Banana Fish. What else we got? Captain Tsubasa, the remake. The Junji Ito collection was in 2018. Although, I will say that wasn't, like, you know, something super popular. That wasn't something a lot of people were talking about. So, that's fine. But yeah, what the fuck is Violet Evergarden? It had one season. It was on Netflix. Who the fuck heard of this shit? Who the fuck? What? Like, what the hell? I could name a series that wasn't that isn't on this list, probably from 2018, that like motherfuckers will remember. Hold on, what else we got here? Golden Kamuy, Cells at Work, My Hero Academia, of course, Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer was so fucking controversial, especially that first episode. So how do you skip that? Steins Gate, another one. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. That wasn't popular, but I understand. I understand the hype behind that for people who liked it. What the hell? I mean, there wasn't really too much throughout 2018. Apparently, was that Keijo? Oh no, it's Hanebado. Hanebado. Because I was about to lose my shit. I was like, oh shit, they threw Keijo up here. Okay, craziness. Yeah, I mean, like there was nothing. I guess there was nothing super special about 2018, but at the same time, like you named off a series that I haven't heard of, and I say that as someone who that was like the era from like I would say from 2016 to about 2021. I watched like most of my anime consumption, most of my Far East entertainment consumption was anime. Most of it was anime. Every weekend, me and my homeboy, we just stream anime. We just watch a bunch of shit. We were watching what? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, My Hero Academia, obviously, and like a whole bunch of other shows. Devilman Crybaby. Never fucking heard of Violet Evergarden. See, I don't even fucking remember her name. I'm looking at it. It's crazy. Mao Dao is decent. I've seen Violet Evergarden is good. All right, Fel Steph. I'm not gonna say here and disparage your statement, but I've never heard of it. I don't know how this could be categorized as popular if it just didn't register on my radar. I know it's my radar, but still.
Me, Cole, and Cade haven't seen it.
You just called him Cade.
Oh. A tier.
It's
tier.
It's high C if best, maybe low B if I have to compromise, because realistically nothing really happened. I don't really care about the story. I would never watch that show. Yes, it's very pretty, nice.
No, okay, look.
Attack on Titan looks amazing, but it's still dookie. Like what? Like I don't
That's
care.
just a horrible take. That's just a.
This is how you know this motherfucker's a goddamn tourist. This is exactly how you know he's a fucking tourist. How do you? Oh God. I don't even like Attack on Titan all that much, but even I recognize that the first episode is great. First episode was something. It was something stellar. Like the fact that it's nothing above. I think did they put an S tier? Or did they put an A tier? The fact that it's not S tier, I think, is where they had it. I'm not going back. I don't care that much. Either way, Violet Garden B tier. That's what they gave it.
We're on the most popular anime of all time.
No. The most popular anime of all time is still One Piece. Demon Slayer just sold fucking gangbusters. That's all. The series is done, by the way. Right? Like the manga series is done. They have like 2 more movies that they're gonna put out, and then that's the whole series. There's nothing else added to it. I mean, you have like Demon Academy, I think it was called. The spin-off. But much like Soul Eater Not, that shit don't matter much of a damn. Much like Attack on Titan High School, that shit don't matter much of a damn.
Demon Slayer.
What a soy boy face.
Yeah.
The first episode of Demon Slayer sets the tone very early with what anime we're going to be experiencing. It
This nigga's so fucking gay.
kind of has a similar vibe to Attack on Titan in a way, just in a smaller scale. Tanjiro seems like a very happy guy who has the grace of having a great family to care for until he doesn't have that. B tier.
All right. These guys are so tiresome. Jujutsu Kaisen. I would say, because I haven't watched the anime. If the anime follows the manga, I could see Jujutsu Kaisen, the first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, being in like high C, low B, somewhere around there.
I know all the old heads are gonna hate to hear this, Jeremy. All the old heads are gonna hate to hear me say it. I think, yeah, it's low-key peak. Fun fact, me and Jeremy, honestly, don't really like it that much. Like, I think it was just decent. I think overall Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely overrated. But as a first episode, guys, I think you need to go back and rewatch this. Peak. So I think it's going in S tier.
nothing super special happens in the first episode. Like, Yuji's grandfather dies. I get it. His grandfather's like his words, his final words were like, you know, essentially like be a strong person, take care of people. Take care of the people, like, you know, take care of your family, take care of the people you love, kind of thing. I get that. That's a very powerful message. But that's all that happened. The introduction of Sukuna. Okay, Gojo shows up, and then he and was it Gojo or was it no? It was Megami. Megami shows up. He and Yuji fight Sukuna. And Sukuna, not Sukuna. Yeah, he and Yuji fight Sukuna, and then Yuji eats one of Sukuna's fingers, like the demon finger thing, eats one of the fingers, and then the whole process becomes collecting all of them inside of Yuji's stomach, which I'm fine with that premise. That's cool, but that's not S. Nowhere near. It's like they basically pulled a Naruto at this point. Like that shit's like high C mid B or high C low B. What are you doing? Jujutsu Kaisen has the most basic archetypical first episode an anime could have. Like, let's be for real. I'm saying. Gotta go. See you later. Congratulations again. Get that gifted membership fixed. I will. Thank you, Dragon Master, for showing up, showing out, and showing support in the ways that you do. I appreciate you. Does anybody remember Knights of Sidonia or Soul Eater? I remember both of those. I just mentioned Soul Eater. I got the manga right here. It's one of my favorite anime series of all time. Actually, no, not the anime, the manga. The manga is one of my favorite series of all time. The anime wrapped up so fucking stupidly. Be brave in the face of, like, fear or some shit. Like, what's the fuck? What? You got nothing better?
Alright, Horimiya, we just finished it. And you know what I got
What the fuck is Horimiya?
to say? We both have already watched the first. You actually read the whole manga, so.
And guess what? Horimiya fans, you guys need a life. I'm sorry, I get it. You want a Cade Ward type. You want the cool piercings, bro. You want the good bod, bro. You want the little skin, you know the abs, you know.
Yeah.
But you're not getting anything out of this. There's no substance.
It's gooner for girls, bro.
It's girl goon.
I hate to say it. Very rarely are anime series that are catered to girls in a category of popular. I mean, you have the you know, the occasional, you have like the Sailor Moons, the Inuyashas, every now and then the what's that one shit called? The one with the girl who goes to the or on High School Host Club. You have that every now and then, but like fucking shonen anime has been kind of ruling the airwaves for like the past like decade and a half. So there's that. There's that. I've never heard of Horimiya. I've never heard of what the fuck is Horimiya? Popular. Oh god, here we go. Popular anime 2021. Redo of Healer. Why wasn't Redo of Healer up there? God damn it. Tokyo Revengers. I heard bad things about Tokyo Revengers as it continues. Yeah, Horimiya is up here, and that's fine. Yasuke. Holy shit, there's Komi Can't Communicate. I was about to say there's like nothing up here that I've ever heard of. Eden Zero. How is Eden Zero not up here? Right? Digimon Ghost. Oh, that's a movie, isn't it? Yeah, that's a movie. Never mind. Yeah, I guess 2021 was just a weak year. No, they brought back Shaman King. Go fuck yourselves. Shaman King was the shit. I mean, it was on Netflix, but still. Like, I guess I can give you this year primarily because I'm looking at this list and there's nothing that really stands out. Know what I mean? Fair. Fine. Redo Healer was disturbing to me. No, it wasn't. You're lying. That was one of your favorite anime series of 2021. That's everybody's favorite anime series of 2021, including the people that never heard of it.
It's mid,
but I still think as a first episode,
I give it.
It's like
It's really about every regard. Yeah, it's B tier.
It's B tier. It's B tier.
This guy makes me want to not have an afro, by the way.
Now it's time for Chainsaw Man.
You're not putting Chainsaw Man anything less than S tier, just saying. Shaman King.
Man. The
Shaman
start
King
of
is
this
Shaman King is my favorite anime of all time. Is that Cassie? Shout out to you. What's going on, girl? That is 5 hero memberships to 5 of y'all. I'll get it fixed eventually. Green it up in here. I agree. Green it the shit up in this chat. Know what I mean? Yeah, I'll get the membership thing fixed so that people can see themselves actually get the subscription when they get gifted and stuff like that. I appreciate that, Cassie. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that showed up. We're not done yet. We're not done. We got like a couple more. Where are we? 2022? Yeah, we got a few more before they go on their goofy ass preamble. Dude needs a bot or something. If only his wife wasn't lazy. I'm saying, bro. Craziness. Anyway, hey man, look, if you ever get a wife that's lazy, I'm sorry.
anime is honestly very depressing if we're gonna be honest. We're introduced to the main character in Denji and his chainsaw dog Pochita as he navigates through crumbling debt, which his father left behind after he died. When he ends up getting betrayed by his employers who take a deal with like a zombie demon or zombie devil. And they end up killing Denji. Then, in a very sad scene, Pochita ends up giving him his life so that Denji can live through his.
Olga, I appreciate you becoming a hero. You are a hero AF. You are a hero AF. I appreciate that, man. Jeez, this kid is so gay. Like, bro, can you turn your ass away from the camera, please? What the fuck?
Then, in a very sad scene, Pochita ends up giving him his life so that Denji can live through his. Basically wanting Denji to promise that he achieves his dreams as he's basically a backseat driver. Easily A tier.
Acceptable. Your opinion's still moot, but I mean, it should have been S. Being real, Chainsaw Man had like one of the best openings of this decade. Of the most recent decade, I should say. We're all lazy and psychotic.
Wait, where's Jeremy? Jeremy? Just one episode of Free Run, Jeremy! One episode of Free Run! You just need to watch Free Run. Everyone loves Free Run. Everyone loves Free Run, okay?
I've never seen Free Run. Never read it. Never seen it. So I can't judge this one.
What's going on?
Alright, Jeremy. We're on our last episode.
These niggas live in a content house? What the fuck? That's a big ass fucking staircase. Look at that shit. That's wild as hell. Like, bro, you could have a whole fucking like fight in there. A whole Royal Rumble in that one little hallway right there. Well, not little. That one hallway.
What's going on?
Alright, Jeremy. We're on our last episode.
Need to watch Free Run.
24. Free Run.
Stop spreading your legs. I'm saying, bro.
Alright, guys. The year is 2024.
The first
3.
episode is a banger. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
It is gorgeous to look at.
The animation
it is
great.
insane. And same with like this background and set pieces. It's drawn perfectly. Free Run, you know, we're getting towards the end of this list, but I don't really think anyone will have a problem with us saying that it's A tier. The first episode,
A tier.
Come on, A tier.
Yeah.
Get in there.
All right, now wait a second. Where are we right now? 2456. I gotta go back to 2006 real quick. Okay, Death Note. That makes sense. Because, no, not a manga. We're good. When was this? 04 or was it 06? 04. Okay. And 04, what did they put as 04? What was 04 again? A Bleach. Okay, fair enough. See, and I forgot what part where we were. We're 22 something. No, 23. 24 something.
All right, guys.
Okay, that's nice.
First episode.
They're actually good. These are good ones made on
A tier.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Solo leveling. Yeah, you knew they were gonna lose their shit at solo leveling. See, it's funny because my my supervisor, he's also big into anime, and while he doesn't glaze solo leveling, he talks about it like it is one of the best out there. I'll eventually get around to reading it. First off, those books cost so fucking much, bro. Like the first volume is like $25 or some shit like that. 20, I think it's like 20, actually 21, 22, something like that. And I was like, no, bro. No. Oh, it's in color. Take the color out. What the fuck, man? Get out of here. Just give me a regular ass manga. It's a manhwa. It's a webcomic. I don't care. Give me the digital version in. Go fuck yourself. I'm not paying $20-something like just to read fucking Solo Leveling. Get out of here. Per volume. No.
Episode 1's mid, I'm sorry. Episode 2, that's where the real juice and potato.
Episode 2 and 3 are actually good. Season 1's a cliffhanger, bro. It draws you in for a cliffhanger.
Solo Leveling was the last anime. We're done. Hey, me and Kate and Cole.
Is that? I can't decide whether to watch Freeman or Plus Size Elf. Plus Size Elf. Go Plus Size Elf.
It's time for our little dance. Cole, start the dance off, bro.
Hey, oh, Lord. I have, and then they put it in B. Acceptable. It's still moot. But I forgot where I was going with my statement. They can't dance. Just throwing that out there.
We're on the last anime.
Sakamoto Days.
This year, and technically there might be an even better anime later in the year, but right now we're watching Sakamoto Days. We are finally at current times, and the most popular anime of this year so far is Sakamoto Days. And the first
Yeah, you're gonna have to put Sakamoto Days has a really good setup, right? You're gonna have to. I'm gonna need you to put Sakamoto Days in like A minimum, which I'm pretty sure they'll put it in A, if not high B.
episode was alright, I guess. Sorry to be anticlimactic, but it's just going in C tier. It's all
Oh shit, that's surprising. Final tier list of all anime complete.
Alright, we just got done watching all of our animes.
So let's assess this fucking list real quick. Would it look? Okay, it's not covering anything. And can I put this shit in the higher quality? Why am I at 480? What the shit? Well, I guess it only downloaded at 480. Whatever. Anyway, so they got their first Gunner anime, Berserk, Naruto for some fucking reason, Death Note, Attack on Titan. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah, I think it would need to be a higher quality if that's the case. And then Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's Tokyo Ghoul and Jujutsu Kaisen. Those are all in S tier. I disagree with half of them. Right? Berserk S, right? Death Note S, Attack on Titan S. That's fair. The rest of them, they can drop like, wherever they really need to be. And then you put like fucking My Hero, One Punch Man, Sakamoto Days, Tomorrow Joe, Detective fucking Conan, Sailor Moon, I think that one was Captain Tsubasa. Yeah, Captain Tsubasa, fucking Mobile Suit Gundam. They put Mobile Suit Gundam in C tier? Go fuck yourselves. Speed Racer in D, Astro Boy in F. Like, what are y'all doing? You put Ronin Warriors in F tier. Dragon Ball, Inuyasha in D tier. Like, cut it out. You guys are so not serious with like any of this right now. This is all the fucking Fist of the North Star, and they had to grab the manga cover too. The first volume of the manga cover. Because they couldn't just find a regular picture of Kenshiro. And you put this, Fist of the North Star, Demon Slayer, okay, fair enough. But Fist of the North Star in B tier, it should be up here. Yu Yu Hakusho should be up here in S. And go fuck yourself. That was one of the best anime openings of all time. Like, this guy, this delinquent from school, he cuts up in school. He's a not necessarily a dropout, but he genuinely doesn't give a fuck about school. But he gives a fuck about people, and he saves this kid from getting hit by a car driven by drunk people, by this drunk couple. Saves the kid, basically throws his own life away to save this kid, and gets a second chance at life by Botan and the whole like spirit society after that. But he becomes a ghost detective in the process, and it's like that's a good set. And then on top of that, the episodes to follow, his mother basically being beside herself, almost like kills herself in a house fire, and like a whole bunch of other crazy ass shit happens in the series. But if we're going off the first episode alone, like that right there sets up everything else that happens in the series. Like that was it. That was the moment everybody said, Yusuke is that dude. How the fuck do you put that shit in A tier? Get out of here. Naruto ain't. There's a reason why the meme is called Talk No Jutsu. Because Naruto's whole thing is that he talks to his enemies and then the enemy just turns over a new leaf. That's so fucking corny. It's lame. I hate these guys. Hot take, the montage ruins Death Note episode 1. Stop watching. Can't be caught watching some cringe like that. Manga's fine though. But you're talking about the montage of people dying left and right? Because I thought it's pretty well animated, to be honest.
So now we're gonna decide what's the best.
I think it was Studio Madhouse that did that.
Anime first episode of the century. We're going first. It's gotta be
Attack on Titan, released in 2013. Okay.
Of the century? No, it's not Attack on Titan.
Me and Jeremy came to the decision.
They are absolutely gay. They are. Look at how bro is sitting, bro. What the hell? My man.
Cuddling?
Basically, like, bro, unknock your knees. What kind of gay shit? Are you pregnant? What are you doing, dude? Look at his fucking feet. His feet are turned inward.
Why does he keep touching that other guy?
Because he's gay. Because he's a fucking fruit. That's why.
That Tokyo Ghoul really.
Go fuck yourselves. I'm so glad they didn't cover Tenchi Muyo or I'd have lost my shit. Yeah, I agree. There are actually a couple they didn't touch. Trigun, Outlaw Star, Wolf's Rain. I'm glad they didn't touch that. Ghost in the Shell. I'm glad oh boy. Oh man, I'm so glad they didn't touch Ghost in the Shell. Boruto was very garbage. Correct. The Slayers, Perfect Blue. Yeah, Slayers. Fucking Escaflowne. Like, there's a lot of like actual classic retro anime that I'm glad was not on the list. Because I probably I would be beside myself. Like, you guys would see the camera right now. My eyes, like the white of my eyes, the scleras would be like beat fucking red. It'd be like Inuyasha going full demon mode. Like, that's how pissed off I'd be. Veins just popping all in the fucking eyes. It'd have been insanity.
2015 has the best first episode of an anime ever.
What the fuck? Yeah. I would expect one of them to open their mouth that wide. Alright. Appleseed. Oh man, Appleseed was so great. I love Appleseed.
Caden, which was
Death Note in 2006.
Okay, now we're gonna all debate what's the best first episode and come to an agreement of what
It's Death Note. Out of the three that you the three options you guys have, it's Death Note.
it is.
We're gonna debate. They just had a regular talk.
We have come to the agreement that the best first episode of the century is Tokyo Ghoul.
Who the fuck? These children. These absolute children.
Such a bad take.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye, subscribe.
Oh, I'm so glad the video's over. Okay, so on big screen that shit, y'all can go the fuck away at this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring up my back end. There you go. I will go, actually, let's go here. Live. Go here. Go to the live, damn it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's try it this way. There we go. So, bunch of kids. Bunch of fucking children. That's what this whole operation was, right? What's going on, by the way, Dave? And Dormant Psych. I think you are. I said what's up to you already, but hey, what's up anyway? Again, they're the epitome of tourists, right? These are guys, because they're not men. These are guys who they like the idea of being into anime. They're not truly fans, because while I can agree on some of that stuff some of the stuff that they said, a lot of it was very surface level understanding of what was going on. Like, they don't have an actual passion for anime like actual anime fans. They're probably nerds in some kind of aspect, and that's fine. But I honestly do not believe that they are like fans of anime. I think they just made their name off of anime, like a lot of other people have. And, you know, that's not to take away, you know, credit from people who have made their name off of anime. Like the Anime Man, for example. Hypno has also made a bit of his name off of, manga mostly. But Hypno's also made, you know, a name for himself off of manga, especially over on TikTok, as he promotes that a lot. while I haven't made my name off of anime, and that's fine, you can look at my fucking wall here, dude. Like, it's not like I don't just collect this shit for the sake of collecting this. I read a lot of this. I read like probably, let's see. I read all of this stuff up here. I read everything from Chainsaw Man going this way. Read everything on this row. I finished Kaiju number 8. I'm finished with the series. The series is done. The manga is done, and the anime is just now getting to the second season. So, let that sink in. There's a whole row of like horror manga over here that my wife bought most of, and read most of, and I read a good chunk of that as well. And then I have a whole wall of other manga like right here too, where I have like Shaman King, Pokemon, like every single Legend of Zelda manga, some other stuff like some one shots and whatnot, and other series that I have to eventually, you know, get around to collecting and shit like that. And then on top of that, I also have like, you know, I have indie manga. For example, Apple Black, something that I'm pretty sure they've never heard of. Hold on, let me make my screen bigger here. Boom. Apple Black. That's a series I'm pretty sure they never heard of. But this is done by an indie author and an indie mangaka, if you will. Same thing with Ruthless Render, which I have over there next to my Pokemon series. And then, oh boy, is it here or is it over? Where did I move it? Oh wait, is it over here? Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Then I also have Corey Kenshin's book, Monsters We Make, right? Also an indie mangaka. Despite him having a massive following, he's still an indie author, writer. So there you go. You got that as well. And I don't just stop at the manga and the anime. I also have like the pretty sure I have that. Yeah, I have that headphone divot in my head, and that's fine. That's how afros work, by the way. Oh boy. I also have these right here. Like, I study manga. It's kind of something I want to turn into like a good gig for me, right? Like the Shonen Jump Guide to Making Manga. It's mostly words, and that's fine. Same thing with manga in theory and practice, done by the guy that did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Also mostly words. Same thing goes for the book I was showing off a couple weeks back, Chainsaw Man Buddy Stories. Mostly words. Like, I'm here for the stories. I'm here for what the series has to offer. I'm not here for the hype of anime. So, let that sink the fuck in. I don't like these guys. If that hasn't become clear yet, I genuinely don't like them. They can they can go butt fuck each other. That's where I'm gonna stop with that, because I wouldn't wish death upon them. That's mean. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole shebang of what I had to say. I don't know. I'll probably end up talking about it at some other point. But as of right now, I'm kind of heated. My throat is very parched, and I would like something to drink. So I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. I kind of want something to snack on, something small. Matter of fact, I got this. What is this? I have a Chex Mix bar, the cookies and cream flavor. It's actually pretty good. It's like got like a little salty flavor to them with the cookies and cream. Mixes pretty well. And they did that. And they, what is that? Oh, and they did after the video ended. I believe it. I wholeheartedly believe it. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna snack on this. I'm gonna get myself some water, and I'm probably gonna like start up Dragon Quest Builders 2, and just like put blocks on blocks. the series that was drawn with art by, the one of the most respected mangaka of all time, that they just put in D tier because they don't understand what the fuck Dragon Ball is. Anyway, appreciate everybody showing up, showing out, and showing support in the ways that they do. Monetization is here, and y'all went absolutely fucking nuts. Apparently, I can set a goal. I didn't set a goal. I'll probably end up setting a goal at some point. Once I actually learn how to navigate a lot of this stuff. You're monetized, right? Yeah, my wife is monetized, so I'll ask her for some tips and tricks on what the hell I'm doing with all of this, because this is not something I ever really planned on doing, but I was spurred on by her and by Hypno mostly. And
which one mostly?
Both of you. I was about to say, and then other people. Like, you had my wife and Hypno at the top of the list, and then you had everybody basically on SNH that were like, yeah, go for monetization, blah blah blah. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I announced it on Twitter and get support from a lot of people, including Eric July, just out of nowhere, just leaves a comment. It's like, keep winning. I was like, hell yeah, I'll keep winning. So that was pretty nice too. I say that like we haven't worked together. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate everybody with the super chats. Wait, let me go through them. I think this is pretty much all of them right here. So I'm just gonna read them here. UAF Omega for $2. Congrats on monetization. I appreciate that. Heart that. Uper 199 with the $5 says yay. Thank you. Dragon Master with the 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to you. How do I can't heart that one. That's lame. I can help with that with $2, $1.99 super chat. Congratulations on the monetization. I appreciate that. And then you had Angmar, UAF Omega. Angmar and UAF Omega with 5 memberships each. Shout out to y'all. Uper became a hero on his, her, their own. You know what your gender is. Shout out to you. Hypno with 50 with like the 50 bomb just out of nowhere. Appreciate that. So that's a lot of y'all. They're like, next stream, if a lot of y'all show, if most of y'all show up, it's probably just gonna be a bunch of green, man. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Anti-Federalist Pain, $5 says, congratulations on monetization. Now take my money. I appreciate that. I will. Oh yeah, I did. It's right here. It's still sitting there. I left it there. God damn it. Commander Sonak with the $10 says Hypno Raid. I say god damn it because like it's cut off. So I gotta remember your name. I gotta remember the whole name. Like a Tribe Called Quest. Ernico with the 10,000 claps. I appreciate that. The True Aztec Warrior becomes a hero on their own. I appreciate you. Talric with the $5 super chat says, congratulations on your monetization. Something I'll never be able to accomplish. And then after that I said, now with that attitude you won't. So, you got to switch up your attitude. That's what that is. Ron DFK, Bartimus, Ali Kusanagi, Hypno, Radio Chimp, all became members on their own. Shout out to y'all. And then Ali Kusanagi also drops another 5 memberships on top of that. That's y'all are crazy. Hypno with the $1 poop pile, smiling poop pile. I appreciate. Thank you. And he also said he's been waiting forever to do that. I guess that's just his calling cards, just to drop a $1 $1 poop emoji on everybody. Sure, bro. I'll take it. I appreciate it, bro. That's an extra $1 in my pocket. Thank you. 70 cents in my pocket. Old Man Cad dropped 20 total memberships and then became a member on top of that. Insanity. I appreciate you for that. And Cassie with the 5 the 5 memberships. Thank you. And Silver Ogre rounding out the whole super chat wall becoming a hero on his own. So shout out to all of y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I appreciate everybody that got me this far as like, you know, YouTubing goes. This is like probably the farthest I've ever gotten. It's like a very great push. And I would be remiss if I were to just walk away from this, like, you know, immediately. At some point I will, but it won't be right now. So there you go. I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you on today's Saturday, technically now. We will see you all on SNH tomorrow. Today. In like roughly 18 hours. Talking about video games and stuff like that. And then after that, I got a stream. We're getting back into El Shaddai. So, until tomorrow, 18 hours from now, you guys stay safe. It's real in these streets. Much love to you all, and take it easy. How do I raid? Matter of fact, how do I raid? Fuck! Alright, well, I will figure out how to raid. And then I'll throw everybody the... God damn it. You know what? Leon's covering the same dude. How do I raid? I'm just gonna send you guys over to him.
I don't want to be on camera, so I can't come.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna how do I raid people? I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go to his channel and just pull up the link. How to raid. Hold on. Words of Paradise, if I could spell.
Click edit.
Edit.
Customization.
Huh?
And then under redirect.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can just add people. That's cool. Search videos from other channels. Let's see. Is that his Neon Leon? Yep, there you go. I'll just add that. Save. I think I did that correctly. Now what? Let's see, customization. Redirects allow you to keep viewers engaged across multiple. Oh, the stream? I don't know.
He's live on Words of Paradise.
Yeah. That's what I have pulled up right here.
So click under redirect. So you choose the channel.
Uh-huh.
And then when it ends, they should just go there.
Oh. So I guess it's just gonna redirect now because I got it selected. Appreciate you. If not, I'll just throw the link in the chat. Fuck it. There you go. That's easy. What's going on, LG? By the way, we got to get some more games in. There you go. So if it doesn't redirect you guys, you got the link. Appreciate you all. I don't know. Tell them sheep is monetized now. Congratulations. Peace. All right, your stream will stop immediately and anyone who's watching will be sent here. Oh yeah, that's fine. Go.